There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down, oh blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down.
Right, and speaking of... No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, welcome everyone to the much anticipated, not too long overdue, Session 22 of your favorite pirate group. Skull and Shackles is back. And they are going to be raiding a dispensary, aka an apothecary, which is great. I'm saying that for Zeb's mom because she doesn't know what an apothecary is, but she knows what a dispensary is. Don't ask too many questions. But with that all being said, as is tradition, we're just going to go around the table, have everyone quickly introduce themselves, tell us who they're playing, and then we're going to have an absolute delightful recap by none other than Blau, because he gives the best recaps. They're short, concise, and straight to the point. So let's go.
Tell you what happened.
Atomic, Blau, Zeb, and Patrick, take it away, gentlemen.
Hey everybody, I'm Tommy. I'm playing our Tiefling Druid Harlan Blackmane, and yeah, I'm ready to kick in some doors and steal some drugs.
Hi everybody, I'm Blau. I'm playing Caius the Kinless, the Asmodane Anti-Paladin.
And Captain.
Oh yeah, and Captain of the Dominator.
Love it.
What's going on? I'm Zeb, and I am playing Captain Edward Tarbos, Captain of the Bastard's Hand.
Love it.
I'm Patrick. I play... What's his name? Wakir Thrice Drowned, our Besmarin Evangelist Cleric.
And of course, I am Dare Wolf, the Game Master. Always happy to be here. Always happy to tell some fun stories with these amazing pirates. So without further ado, Blau, take it away. Fill us in on the catastrophe that was last session, if you'd be so kind, please.
I honestly remember nothing.
Oh, no.
I didn't do my journal last week.
Oh, no. So, they fought John Wick. And it was amazing.
Oh my god, yes, we fought John Wick. I was thinking about walking up on the wormwood. That was the session before. I'm like, I knew that session before.
They fought John Wick, and he escaped. It was a wild. We ran a chase scene, which was an absolute delight. A little crazy, but they got through it. They got through it slowly. They ended up tracking him down at a inn, and through interrogating him, as well as following some additional leads, they discovered that there is an apothecary and a certain woman who apparently is the ringleader, the master, Zarskia Galembar. That's a fun name to say 5 times fast. But they discovered that she is apparently the leader of the Chelaxian spy ring that has been trying to undermine the pirate councils and the hold that the pirates have on the Shackles in preparation for an impending, no one knows when it's going to happen, but an impending invasion by the Chelaxian military in their hope to take the Shackles, which will then give them a beachhead to go and take Sarkova, the coast of the Mwangi Expanse, which used to be part of the Chelaxian Empire before the Eye of Amandango opened up at the death of Aradin. But with all that being said, we're going to open our first scene. We're going to open our first scene with a preparation scene. Preparation Pirates is what we're going to be doing here. And the pirates are in preparation. Now, I'd like you all to imagine that you have done some scouting. All right, so the apothecary building itself is maybe about a 60-foot wide by 60 foot, big square building that rests on the side of sort of a hilly area that goes down to a little docking area where there's some boats that can come in and out, taking supplies away and product away, and then supplies into the apothecary. The building currently looks like it's been completely boarded up and abandoned, but through some investigation, a little bit of subterfuge, you've discovered that there are indeed folks coming in and out of the building from time to time, and some of them, wildly enough, look to be Chelaxian You look to be chillax. Now, you have not seen the woman in question that, when described by the would-be assassin, or actually the successful assassin, aka Mr. John Wick, Zeb remembered. Not Edward, Zeb the actual character. You are now playing yourself in the game, but Edward remembered as well that he had seen this woman when they were performing their tests to get their letters of marque from the Hurricane King himself. So we open our scene here with the crew. They are currently on the Dominator, which has kind of become obviously it is the flagship of the fleet, the growing fleet. And I'd like you guys to discuss tactics. I'd like you to discuss tactics of how you're going to approach this situation and how you are going to, well, hopefully capture this spy ring and, well, get rid of them. Ideally, absolutely get rid of them. So I'm going to go ahead and move just some of the core characters over onto the map. We're going to Billy Bop over here to your page. And my friends, I'm going to open with Sandra speaking, actually. And she says, if it was my opinion, Captain, if I may, I would suggest we form a perimeter. And she points at a little drawing that's been made, and she goes, here, here, and here. If we position men, anyone that escapes from the apothecary, well, they'll fall right into our net. All puns intended. And she nods and, looks around and sees if anybody agrees with her.
A suitable plan.
Question. Have we scried this area?
I'm not sure if we have a name or an individual to scry.
All we need is a description, yes?
Aya shrugs. He has 1 point knowledge or in spellcraft.
Jade Blackwater. I, Captain, I have attempted, that is to say, to look inside of the building. But unfortunately, it appears to be shielded from prying eyes. She once again takes her dagger and goes to start carving in the table, then catches Caius's eyes, slowly takes it, and slides it back into its sheath, and just folds her hands in front of her and sets them on the table, and smiles at him with her nasty, non-teeth, brush teeth smile.
Yeah, Caius is about to be like, I'll take the dagger. You don't need a dagger. You're a witch.
I can scry as well, so that's what I'm saying. We can scry on... Second hand is only a +5 to the DC.
You may attempt.
It's protected.
Worshipper of Besmara, but I believe it is shielded from such prying eyes.
Do we have any parts of her likeness or a picture? Possession that she had?
I'm sure I could send Nassara in to get something, but is it worth tipping her off potentially?
Edward would have given the best description he could give of her. What he's saying.
So yeah. So second hand is only a +5. A likeness or a picture is a -2. So it's just a matter of, do we want to spend the silver mirror, 1,000 gold piece silver mirror, to have that ready to go?
That's a focus though, right? Not a component.
Yeah, it's a focus.
You can buy a silver mirror. It's no big deal. It'll probably be useful in the future.
And I can use a pool of water.
Does that give a penalty?
Nope.
Oh.
The deity focus is a pool of water. Focus is a silver mirror worth 1,000. So
I think you need both divine focus and the.
Okay.
I thought. I don't know.
It's a matter of whether we want to deal with that or not, because I've got it if we need to.
When we have the money in the bank right now, if we want to do it. The issue is if it's shielded, we're getting nothing out of it.
Harper leans back. He's got his vanilla tobacco in his pipe, and he leans over. I'm just gonna switch real quick, because I think he'd be sitting next to Edward. That just seems to make sense. But he leans over to Edward, and he's just gonna whisper, "If it was up to me, I'd say let's charge in there with swords drawn, flush them out like trapped rats."
The only issue being if they have a secret exit.
That's what I was about to say. Papa, you've been here before. You know how some of these things work a little bit. You know of any secret entrances that they might have, or back
I
doors?
went to the apothecary once. The woman that the assassin described, she wasn't there. I went inside to purchase my ointment, but didn't notice anything. As far as I could tell from the outside looking in, and based on the information that Jade here gather, seems there's only two entrances. A main one, and one on the lower level. If we follow what Sandra suggests, we should cut off all escapes. And if there is indeed a secret exit, or some sort of emergency exit, well, by the time we finished looking for it, they could already be gone.
Makes a fair point.
Right now, Captain, we have the element of surprise. We should take it. We should strike! And she goes to draw her dagger and slam it on the table, and then stops like half an inch away from it, catches Kai's eyes again, and then slowly takes it and sheathes it again, and then folds her hands.
Carve on my table, I'll carve on you next time.
Sandra,
Goofy, nasty, unbrushed teeth grin.
Sandra, I do like the idea of having the place surrounded. If anybody's opposed to that, if not, I'd say go aboard my ship and try to gather up Kenlin. Kenlin? I think is how you say it. Kenlin.
Which one?
Kenlin, the dagger smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gather him and some of the boys that might be itching for a fight.
Mhm.
Get them in some key points, alleyways, and such to grab any of these stray rats that try to run.
How many ships are in the harbor right now?
So the apothecary itself is away from the harbor. It has kind of its own little cove that allows small ships, but like neither the Dominator nor the Bastard's Hand would be small enough to get in. It's mostly for like little sloops and small ships that could be, you know, little rowboats, longboats that could be taken in and out. But you could very easily block it with either of the two ships for any escape route by water.
I say we position the Bastard's Hand at the cove entrance. It'll outmatch anything that can fit in the cove.
Right.
And then we position the Dominator outside the main town.
What's the plan
That way
on
if it's-
anybody who tries to slip by? Because Zell's been itching to start shooting some shit.
Take him down.
Oh, he'll like to hear that.
Happy bird noises.
Hi, people.
Well-
This is-
Yeah, him and him and your bird have been getting along real well. They speak.
Get the ball!
Then once we go in,
God.
I'll have the barbed devils follow a room behind us. That way, if we need to retreat, if there's something we run into that's tough, we can fall back into them and catch our breath.
Right. I don't think we need to be taking too many extra bodies. It's not exactly a big apothecary, and I don't want to be tripping over each other.
Captain, I hope this goes without being said. But these men and women that you find inside, they are not to be taken on as you so often do. They have thrown their lot in with Cheliax. They
So
are...
did the assassin.
Captain, this request is not mine personally. This comes from my true captain, Tessa Fair. She wishes to see each and every one of these dogs hung. Is that understood, Captain?
I don't take my orders from you.
Yeah,
What's your
Jade,
heads up?
if it makes you feel any better, we're going into a fight, so a lot of them probably aren't going to be making it to the rope.
I have said what I have been told to say. What you do, Captain, is up to you.
If we
She
bring
wants her
any,
orders received, she can issue them directly.
What is a messenger, Captain, if not an issue of orders? But I have said my piece.
if any of them do get taken back, Jade. Might need you to go poking around, see what you can drag out of them.
Well, I will do more than poke. Creepy
good
witch
lass.
laugh.
Anybody else got any further thoughts on this shitstorm before it kicks off?
I think we should take a majority of our men from the Dominator, seeing as it will be in port. And we should keep the Bastatan mostly fully crewed. We have over 100 souls. I would say 30 to 50. Perhaps around 40 should be enough to surround the structure and prevent any escapees.
I agree.
Good. At your command, Captain, I will get together a party to go ashore and...
Keep the Chelaxians on the Devil's Deed, or the, not Devil's Deed, the Dominator for now.
Aye, sir. Stands up, gives you a little salute. Butter away.
Harper, Jade, give us the room.
Captain. Guns. Up. She leaves. Harper stands up. Kind of does this like, ah. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been sitting way too. Sorry. And he's going to turn and he'll exit out.
You worried about
Boys
some
ready
of
to
the,
go in?
You worried about some of these crew might want to jump ship?
I'm not worried about them jumping ship. I'm worried that they might have previous loyalties that might not be fully stamped out yet. And I think that might be the opportunity to show some leniency, which we can't afford right now. One person getting let go, one person being allowed to slip by because, oh, he's a countryman. Can't be letting that happen right now. I don't think they're going to back down in battle. I think that if they have the opportunity and they're alone, maybe.
Right.
The High Captain has spoken. She wants them all dead.
I'm not sure I trust the witch. I'm not sure I trust the witch to not say things that she wants heard. And pretend it's coming from Tessa.
If she speaks for the captain, we have to take her word.
That's the thing. I'm not sure she does.
Oh, easily enough, we can go to the captain.
I agree.
Captain is blessed as Bismara. These have turned against us.
Oh.
Well, let's see it to shore then. Get in a longboat.
And we watch as the large contingent of the Dominator's crew gets into a half a dozen longboats and goes ashore, sort of nearish to town, but far enough away to where, you know, most of the people in the actual town proper, because again, the apothecary is a little bit off the beaten path. The approach to the apothecary is a relatively long and sort of winding road. And I want you to imagine that the city itself, there's kind of some taller hills and almost kind of mountainy area that the city's been built in this kind of like large cove area. And then off on, if you're looking at it directly ahead off to the right-hand side, there's sort of this dirt road that winds up kind of into the more hilly areas that sort of surround and create this arch kind of dome around the actual core of the city itself. And you guys follow that up, and then you're about maybe a football, about 300 feet away from the apothecary. You can just see the building itself. The building itself is again, about a 40-foot wide by 40-foot long building. It's built into the side of a hill, kind of a cliff face, and it goes down roughly 3 stories. It goes down, and the top floor is like the uppermost floor, and then there's like a middle section and a lower section that is connected to a dock area at the back side. And then it sort of looks like, based on where you're looking at, there might be like a basement, so think like a walkout kind of basement or something underneath, kind of lower in the area, is what your spies and scouts have kind of picked up about this. But I'm going to go ahead and move you guys over to the front entrance, as it were. Oops, wrong map. Sorry. Immersion ruined completely. You love to see it. All right. I'll move you guys in really quick. But you have made your way up to the front entrance of the building. And if you recall that I said, the building itself looks to have been boarded up and closed. And a bunch of folks that you talked to in town mentioned that the apothecary had been shut down. And it's actually been shut down for the last several weeks. However, based on the intel that you've gathered and some of the spying you've done, it would appear that's not entirely true. Not entirely true. So, you have a front door in front of you. It is boarded with 2 large boards that somewhat look like they were kind of haphazardly nailed in. Probably just a DC 5 strength check could rip those right off. But go ahead, ask questions, start your little investigation, and then we're going to kind of blow this keg scan here pretty soon.
Does the door appear to be trapped?
Great question. Give me a perception check. Survey says the door does not appear to be trapped, as far as you can tell. Edward, there appears to be a trap on the door, as far as you can tell. Which I find hilarious. So what you see on the door is it appears that the boards were designed to look like they were haphazardly put on, but if you were to start to rip those boards off, there is a mechanism that actually springs forth and actually turns those boards. You notice there's a couple of nails that are like pointed down. It actually flips it up and then swings at you. So probably something that you're going to want to take care of before you make your way inside, dare I say.
Oh, drat, we don't have a key. Oh, no.
Reset every time we hit the button.
What, Erlen?
Can we trigger it without being in the way of it, obviously?
Yes, you can very easily do that. Very easily do that. Ooh, DM evil things. You'll love to see it.
No,
You'll
you
love
can't
to
do
see
that.
it. Yes, thank you, Fire EMT. I appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and make note of DM evil things. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That's been noted.
Damn EMTs always butting in where they're not belonging.
Does it look like there's another entrance that they're using? Like tracks in the sand or the dirt?
Interestingly enough, it looks like this entrance has recently been used. It does indeed look like this entrance has recently been used. So it would lead you to believe that there might be a release or some sort of button that would allow you access without triggering the trap. But your perception check wasn't high enough to see it.
30? Damn.
For high.
I could summon a monster and have it go over there.
If there's a way for us to just open it without taking the hit, so let's do that and then kick the door and
That works.
going. Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
So take a step back and the monster handle it if he wants to do that.
It's just going to be one of my second levels or third levels. Which one is
I
it?
like it.
We could always just try shooting it first.
Let's see here.
So we watch as you guys. I am taking note of that DM evil things, by the way. Thank you so much. That's going to make this incredibly much harder for them. DM evil things. Love to see it. All right. So we watch as, what do you summon, Walk here? What monster do you summon?
The entropic reef claw.
Ooh, so you summon a reef claw. This strange and horrible creature seems to sort of like pop up, and we watch as it looks around, looks over to Wakir, looks at the door, looks like it doesn't want to do it, and then you mentally will it forward, and it's like, and goes over, and you watch as this, like, imagine the 2 little wood planks flip up, and then a bunch of like nails, almost like, imagine like a blunderbuss, explodes, just sending shards of nails and frickin' like metal and like bits of wood, and that reef claw just gets peppered and just collapses and then disappears back to where you summoned it from. But the trap's broken, although it did make a loud boom. So just FYI, something to make note of.
We weren't planning on being quiet, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Nope. I guess step in.
Open the door.
Yep.
All right. Position yourselves to where you would be as you go to open the door, please.
That's up front. Should I be against the wall or one step back?
Probably be a couple steps back with a bow ready to shoot anything that pops up in the door.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
My
Just
map's
kind of
not
on that
loading.
door, getting ready to pull it open.
There it goes.
And as
Trying
you
to
get
find out
ready,
where we are. Where are we at? Top or bottom? 'Cause I'm not seeing anything.
right there, baby bird. I got you.
I'm not seeing anything.
What do you mean you're not seeing
You
it?
don't have sight in your token?
My map is there. It goes finally.
I got you. I moved you.
Okay.
You guys start moving around. What was that loud boom? Exactly. What was that loud boom? And as you guys get ready to kick the door open, 3, 2, 1. As you open the door, and I assume that is Edward opening the door,
Yep.
a couple things go off. You hear a, "Now, boys!" And you're a, "Ah!" And a couple of things happen. Edward, I need you to give me a reflex save, please. As you watch, as soon as you kick open the door, this vial of some sort of noxious-looking substance just comes flying right through where you open the door, and then goes tink, 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 and you hear a kind of like hissing noise, and then there is a kaboom. And I need a reflex save from everybody, please. And we
Got
are
a
then
good thing.
going to drop into combat. Ooh, player good things. Next player roll gets a +5. Next player roll gets a good +5. You can thanks a distro for that.
So your reflex save of 17 make it.
Initiative.
Laura has now rolled 2 nat 20s in a row, I believe.
Lord.
Oh no, that was me and sorry. 3 nat 20s in a row I've just rolled.
I mean, too bad
Make
that
it.
wasn't attacks.
Yeah.
That'd have been nice. Oh my stars, and here it comes. Here it comes. I'm nervous, boys. I'm nervous. There's been a lot of bad player things happening over here. That's all I'm saying. But we're gonna make it work.
They don't like us.
I think they like you.
No, they don't.
They can get in the line.
Someone say bad? Ooh. Whoa. All right. So, what were the reflex saves? You're looking for a DC 18. DC
Yep.
18,
I
please.
think we all made it.
Made it.
All right. You're
Everybody-
going to be taking half damage on this. You're going to be taking half damage on this. This is a alchemical bomb that just blew up at your feet. 19. Everyone's going to be taking 9 points of damage. This is fire
This is
damage specifically.
Fire damage.
Fire
Okay.
damage specifically as it erupts.
So I'm gonna take
Exploding.
4 points of damage here.
Yes, it
Because I have-
explodes.
DR5 fire from being a tiefling.
You absolutely do. And as it explodes, you hear this man at the back. You can see his one hand is sort of glowing with this weird sort of green, almost looks like it's dripping acid. And in his other hand, he has another one of these bombs that he's ready to go with. And he's like, "For Chelish!" He just screams it like he knows. He knows what's happening. And top of the round is none other than the devil herself, Nisara. Take it away.
With the perfect formation. Asara is going to go ahead and drop a haste on everybody.
Ooh, there we go.
Ace.
And in this game, it lasts more than 3 seconds. Yay!
Well, I mean, it's an AoE, really. That's a big one.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking.
And that's all she's got.
At this level, how long does it last?
It's-
It is a round per level, and she is a 6th level wizard, so it lasts 6 rounds. I'll give myself a little 6-round turn counter here.
Alrighty then. Harlan Blackmane, you're up next.
Iron Blackmane is up next. Let's see. So this is an door, and this man here, is he standing up at all? Because unless he has total concealment,
but he has got partial cover, but he does not have total concealment.
well, then he's going to be shoosted because I have the requisite feats.
You're a mean evil man. How dare you?
I am indeed a medieval man, and
You're a medieval man?
I mean, you know, I didn't vote for him. So let's see. That's weird. Get used to my new marker right here.
Whip, Harlan, thwip.
Whip, the whip.
Whip
I don't
Harlan.
think we have it set up for haste, but
Whip, my friend. Whippy.
oh my god, why is it not working? Why you do this? There goes
Did you put pluses in instead of just the number?
Ooh, here we go. 32 for... Is that a crit? Is that
Oh.
Wait,
That looks
what?
like a crit. No, it's not.
What?
No.
36 damage?
Yeah, 'cause he
36
hit-
damage?
Because it rolled a 4, it rolled a 8. Yeah.
What?
He has the 2 arrow thing on his first shot right now.
What?
Yeah. I have mini shot now.
What? So we watch as your first 2 arrows go thump thump. And he just like kind of stumbles back. And as a free action, he's just gonna drop prone. And he's gonna drop prone behind there, so he has total concealment. So he is down behind there, totally concealed. Where do you want your other 2 attacks to go?
I don't think I can see anybody else.
You can see this guy, and you can see this guy. Maybe.
From
I don't know.
where-
Let's double check. Let's see your
no,
line
I
of
think-
sight.
Yeah,
You
I
can
don't
see
think
that
I think
guy.
those.
You can see this guy over here.
That was the guy I was trying to shoot to begin with, I think.
Oh, I thought you were shooting this guy.
No. I was shooting the guy over here.
Oh, well then
far
I will
left.
take everything back. I'm a super professional game master Twitch streamer. There we
Why
go.
is this-
So this guy
like,
will take the. Actually, he's just gonna take it. So that's 36 minus 36 minus 14 minus 14 and minus
so-
17.
Not only did I get mini shot with our 2-level bump, but I also have cluster shots, so they all hit
Oh.
before DR comes into play.
Oh, so you watch as it's just ka-thunk, 2 arrows thunk into his chest. He goes to start to drop, but as he drops, you shoot his hand that pins to his face. He tries to put his other hand up, pins to his arm, and he just crumples back, and you are 99% sure that that man is dead. That is a dead pirate. Dead pirate man.
So it's a good first round.
Captain Caius, you're up next.
So he's going to go ahead and just move into the room with his hasted speed.
Oh, God.
And he's going to take an attack on this guy. He's actually going to take his bite rather than
Ooh.
his sword attack.
Ooh, the guy right there.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. Let's go.
Hopefully I can get a successful bite with my 12 for 8 damage, or 21 for 8 damage.
21 for 8 damage. 21 is a hit for 8 damage as you bite into him and he struggles to push you off. Struggles
Excellent.
to push you off.
There's some temporary HP back.
Alright, next up is this pirate guard over here who is gurgling and bleeds out on his round and unfortunately is dead, so I will delete him from the initiative. Edward Tarbos, you're up next. I said it right this time, by the way.
Yeah.
I said it right. I always say it wrong. Yeah.
So,
Lau reminded
not
me the other
proud of
day,
you.
and I was like, I'll say it right this week.
No.
I've been practicing it. Like,
To be
that
fair,
was-
I said it, and I said you should keep calling him Tobias.
I was
That's
at
what I said.
I was at a Father's Day dinner. I was just like Tarbos. My wife was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Don't worry about it. It's Tarbos time. Tarbos.
Turbos time.
Or Tarvin.
We're Tarbos
Turbo time.
Okay, so is this a? I'm assuming this is a wall, like right here.
The door is open.
And these guys, this is just like a bar counter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, within theory, can I get to there and swing over the bar?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna get to there, and we're gonna.
I would
swing
say
it
you're
again.
reaching over the bar, so I will give you a whopping -2 to this attack.
Okay.
Basically, I'm gonna let you lunge for free.
Right. Okay. So, do that. This.
Just
So
why you
it's a
have pointing middle
-2?
stick. -2.
Oh no, that's too high of a number.
Oh! Oh!
Oof.
Oh! And which one were you attacking? The middle one?
Yeah, middle one.
Oh! Oh! That's a confirmed crit! -16. -18. Ah! Damn it! You bastard! You fucking pirates! We'll kill every one of you! This land will be lawful! And you'll be at the bottom of the sea! He screams at you. He seems very mad. It's not gonna be a slaughter video, so don't even talk. But, alright, next up is Morton. Speaking of Morton. Morton, as you swung across with your cutlass, he is going to have reached out with that nasty acid-looking hand that he has, and he is going to try to have grabbed onto you. What is your touch AC, good sir?
My touch AC. Ooh, not good. 17.
Oh, buddy. I got good news, bad news. He can still miss. 23. So he grabs onto you. And as he grabs onto your right arm, you feel your skin and flesh start to melt, and it hurts like a goddamn motherfucker, alright? Two things are going to happen here. I need you to give me a quick will save, please.
That's not good.
Alright, so good news, bad news. Which do you want first?
Give me the bad news first.
Alright, bad news, you're cursed. Good news, I don't really have any, but you're beautiful. You're a beautiful man. You're a beautiful soul, and you're really funny, and I love you.
Jokes on you. He was
You will be
already
taking
cursed.
18 points of acid damage as your arm
Awesome.
is burned, and you have just become cursed. You have a -6 to your strength score. Permanent until the curse is removed.
God. Damn.
So you need to go in, and under basically drain, you need to put in -6 on your character sheet.
I felt that.
It hurts. It hurts. It's not good.
Yeah, we
It's
should.
not good.
Okay.
All right, Wakir. You're up next.
Is that a fort or a will save?
The curse is a will save.
Just forgot to toggle haste.
And then you watch as his hand, you can see his hand is still like dripping this acid, and you can kind of see like little bones, like his hand is like kind of like half bone, and he's just like, feel the might of Chelish!
Well,
He's a real stick in the mud, let me tell you. Real stick in the mud.
yeah.
No kidding.
No kidding.
No kidding.
So before we started, I was like, all right, boys, this isn't gonna be easy. It's gonna be a slog, let me tell you.
Yeah, but you always lie to us.
Yeah.
I would never.
Yeah.
I would
Hi,
never lie to you.
I would never, and I'm offended that you would say such.
I'm going to move in. Come on, character. Move right there.
My roll 20's lagging too, man.
Yeah,
That's-
it's really
Yeah.
bad today.
It's God,
Really bad.
You know what's surprising? It's usually me
And-
lagging. Everything's working perfect for Terrible.
And so I didn't see him get hit with that.
No, but you notice that his body seems slightly shriveled. Like it looks like he's lost some muscle mass.
Would
He's kind
that
of like
be
bent
a-
over like an old man.
Yeah.
Would that be more of a perception or a spellcraft or a knowledge arcana? To recognize
that.
that?
To
Dang.
notice it, I would say, since you didn't see it happen, there's not really a good way to notice it right this second without like
Okay.
detect magic or something.
Oh, maybe I could knowledge religion.
I think I put that in right.
Yeah, just
Alright.
under strength, you just put -6 under
Alright.
drain on the character sheet.
Okay.
Because you've cursed one of us before.
I didn't do anything. The bad
you
guy
have.
did it. I'm just
Yes, you
rolling the die. All
So
right. You
I
also
happen
can blame
to-
Fire EMT for spending bad
I
landings.
have a spell.
We're just
that
rolling
can-
the dice and choosing what the dice do and who the bad guy is and what they do.
Yeah, I have a spell that could break that curse.
Well, the last time we had a curse put on Caius, when we killed the bitch, the curse was lifted, right? So
That's
we're-
true.
Yeah, but I mean, I
So
have
we
one
cured
that
it
would
with
do
violence.
everything. But since I don't see that, I'm just gonna have to do Murderous Command first level on this guy there.
This guy right here. I love it.
Patrick Classic.
What?
So
Get the
first
enemy to
level
kill
Murderous
themselves? You're a madman, Patrick. You're a
I
madman.
just love watching Patrick take his turns because they're always fantastic.
That's my name.
DC 18?
Fantastic. Hold on, maybe make sure. Yeah, unfortunately,
This
that's
isn't a
gonna have
fear
to be
effect, right?
It is a
Oh!
enchantment mind
Oh!
affecting.
Buh, buh. You see him, he's like, "Ah." And so as he does that, you see he's lifting up what appears to be a small grenade, and he's getting ready to light it. So this is going to be interesting.
Oh, and he's the next guy up.
And
isn't
he's
he?
the next guy up,
Oh,
too.
Yes.
But I'm still outside.
Ooh, I like the idea that Blau is still on this guy. Just
They're fighting over the grenade.
So as he comes up and he goes to do it, he lights the grenade, he turns over, and then that crazy creepy pirate thing, he takes it and he just shoves it down the guy's pants. And it's just like, uh-oh. The guy's like, oh, shit,
It's in his
shit.
pocket.
And we're gonna see what happens.
Kabooey.
46 plus 6. 3, 2, 1. Kaboom! And he does not get a reflex save because the grenade was down his pants. Luckily, it fell down his pants and rolled a little bit away, but there is a huge kaboom. I need everyone in the room to give me a fort save to not be deafened. Whew. DC is 15 on this.
So how many times do the PCs have to go through this before they get cursed with tinnitus?
2 or 3 more times. 2 or 3 more
Two or
times.
more times.
Remember, I got the gun. I'm already cursed with tinnitus.
Already cursed.
Oh my
It's
God.
not as bad for the person shooting it. I speak from experience.
I got tinnitus when we went into the cave and Patrick had this ability where he shot over my head every single time.
And
You
you
were
hear
standing
the
right
one
beside
pirate
him.
who just did that go, shit, I don't know why. He goes, you fucking idiot, what are you doing? As he's
Take off
bleeding
the
and there's
fingernail.
shrapnel up his arm and he's got blood just like all over his right leg is just torn to shit. It's just, oh, fucking hell. Yeah, he's having a bad day. He's having a real bad day. But speaking of bad days, this guy right here is going to round the corner. Caius, you will get an attack of opportunity against him as he takes a grenade and rolls it into the center of the room in between you, Edward, and Wakir.
Once again, taking my bite.
I love that journey for you.
17 hit.
17 is a miss, unfortunately. He sees it coming. He rolls it. He's got to hit a DC 5 to hit that little square. He does so. There is an explosion. I need 3 of you, Wakir, Edward, and Caius, to give me a quick reflex save. Reflex on this is a 18. 18. If you fail, you take full. If you succeed, you are only taking half. All right, and that is 17 points of damage. So you'll be taking 8 for half or 17 for full as another kind of explosion happens. And this is half fire, half bludgeoning and piercing damage as the grenade goes off. Thank God they each only have one of those.
That would have been excellent information.
There's been different types of grenades that have been
No,
thrown.
it's all good.
Yeah,
Grenade's just going off left, right, and center. It's like fucking letters from Iwo Jima. Jesus Christ.
And
just grenades happening everywhere. It
I
is
mean,
utter
I'm a
chaos.
fan of the grenade, but
Utter chaos. We are back to the top of the round with Nisara.
I'm trying to fix my health here.
Otter chaos.
Utter chaos. I love it.
All right, Nasara is going to go ahead and just walk on in with haste. And tap Caius on the back with an Infernal Healing.
Love that. Did you give yourself a heal bot, you sassy devil?
Infernal.
Infernal Healing's a dog.
it's not great.
It's not great.
I mean, you can get lucky with it, but it's not great.
Better than kicking the teeth.
It is about
It
to be a
is.
kick in the teeth.
Factually correct.
You don't say.
That's all she's got.
All right, beautiful. Next up in the initiative, we have Harlan Blackmane, the
Uh,
archer himself. Take it away.
He's gonna smack himself with some aspect of the Falcon, and then he's going to move, slipping past. Look here, where he's got like his back to the wall with his bow out, doing the fucking like John Wick with the bow, and that'll be his move there.
Bowick? Is that what we're gonna call him? Bowick?
Oh wait, no, he's like shooting it horizontal. Like he can get fucked. I got all the sweet feats now, motherfuckers.
We love to see it. We love
Rapid
to
shot,
see
mini
it.
shot, clustered shot. We got all the shots.
You got all the shots.
We're like
We got
Pfizer in
shot.
this bitch. Let's go.
Oh my god. Get out of here. I think it's gonna get me canceled.
Gonna get you canceled.
That was almost as bad as the S word I said the other day.
They can blame me. I don't give a
Oh,
shit.
the S word.
Oh,
Oh no!
get a little spicy in here, my
Oh my god! Oh!
My pearl.
Look, I already got banned off Twitter. They can try and cancel me. Good luck.
Good
Let's get
heavens.
wonky. Let's get wonky, boys. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. What do you got? What do you got, Caius? I believe it is your turn, sir.
Caius is going to start laying into guy to his. That'll be his right.
Love it. Take a swing.
And I have haste, which I need to actually roll again because my macro's not set up for haste right now.
Uh-oh. Here you are casting it, you crazy man. Get out of here.
Yeah, you set mine. You set mine up to
Well, it
do it
doesn't matter.
automatically.
It's only
All
the
right,
first
so
one.
17, 19 for 17, 28 for... You getting the bite attack?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And the
Six.
first attack off the last macro.
Yeah, that kills him. That last hat just hacks him down. It's a swing. It's like he's like ting, 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 and with that final blow, you break his sword and just bury the great sword into his chest and just cut him open. He just falls back, and he's like, "I died as I lived." Dead.
They've been to the top of the mountain and seen what is good.
Oh man. Edward Tarbos, not Tobias. Tarbos. It is your turn. Can we make a character Edward Tobias, who's like your evil twin? And by evil, I mean he's like a paladin. He just shows up.
Look,
He's like,
I
"You
can't wait for
foul
you to-
fiend!"
I can't wait for you to get it confused because now you have Matthias on your Thursday game.
Yeah.
Not happening. No. Not gonna happen.
No, no.
I got the memory of an elephant.
We don't skip people's turns. What?
I had a memory of an elephant.
Okay.
I didn't skip your turn this turn. Look at it.
No, you don't.
I'm doing great tonight. I really am.
He's doing good. You're really on your game.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to.
I appreciate the
swing
journey for you.
on
Thank
this
you.
man. Do I still get the -2?
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Plus your weakness.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this, by the way.
I think that fucks
You're gonna love
with me.
this.
I don't have that.
I mean, you're effectively attacking him at a -8 on top of whatever else.
Yeah. And it's not wanting to roll it correctly here. On this.
This guy looks real messed up, by the way.
Right. But
Doing a test roll here.
yes, please.
No. Did not.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that did not work. But the numbers are in there. It just didn't format it correctly.
Why didn't it format it correctly?
I have no idea.
Fuck me. I'm sorry I'm taking so long.
No,
on
you're
this.
good, man. You're
I
totally
had to get
good.
used to mine as well.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for this not being able to use my macros because it's. I don't
Is
know where
it,
to
is
go
it
on
not
Hero
liking it
Labs.
because there's a negative in there?
It's
oh.
under conferred ability adjustments. The bottom section on your adjust tab. You just have
Adjust.
-3 for that.
in the other adjustments.
So you're gonna have
On the-
to
whatever the bottom
delete
section
it out of the character sheet. Then that's right, because you guys use weird
Okay.
macros and don't actually
Yeah.
use the character sheet. That's right.
Yeah.
Uh, check your number of close brackets. There, Caius. Your opening and close brackets. Check your numbers.
Oh God! Oh, roll 20. Oh. Okay, I got to refresh roll 20 now.
Oh boy.
Oh, I broke it. And that's back.
Is this one vibe? It can't have nice things, yeah.
It's having a stroke.
All right.
Roll
Oh,
20,
that's right.
having a stroke? What?
Yeah, it is. Good lord.
Uh-oh. He's adding people to the fight.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's probably nothing.
Well, you little butt.
I think we're playing Dragon Age,
Okay,
the
there's
second one, where they keep
there's
adding
that.
people to make the game harder.
Look, man, all I wanted was the first game with the combat system from the second game. That's all I needed.
First game was fantastic. The
Um,
combat
and
system in
what-
the second one was fantastic.
What did you say I was adding on the adjustment blow?
They're adding the strength penalty. Six strength. I think it should be called ability drain. I mean, if you add damage, doesn't make a difference.
That's true.
Yeah, ability score drain. It'll do the same thing mechanically to your sheet.
Ability score drain. Okay. Add. Close. And then.
Just so we were mechanically to get the fight rolling.
Yep. Sorry.
Reverse drain.
Oh, good.
And then and then you said it's.
It's not every day that I
six.
curse you guys. Just when it matters.
This is
Yeah,
only the
6.
second time it's happened in the entirety of the campaign, so.
I love the Stowe curse. It's fantastic. Gardouche got cursed yesterday, and then he ran into Scarday. And
Didn't
he
he
had,
get kissed? Didn't he
okay.
get cursed? Didn't he get cursed like 6 times by the undead?
yeah, and he had
Yes,
he had like a
yes.
5 in int, and he runs into Scarday, and he's like, Scarday, pretty, me pet. And Rikus was
There.
like, no, stop it.
Wait, like
And with
it-
your
oh,
first
sure.
blow, my friend, you carve into that man, cutting his neck open. Blood splatters everywhere, and he collapses to the ground and begins to bleed out. Well done, Edward, because he was going to
Good.
curse you again on a different stat. Ooh.
God, dude, motherfucker.
He's going for it. He's a tough boy. He's a tough boy.
Couldn't he also just shows like the -$2 abilities check or something, so it doubles up?
Right, so he
Or no,
is
-2 or
right
whatever
there.
it
He
was.
could do -4 on attack rolls, saves, ability checks, and skill checks, but he went to the ability score. That's what he wanted to do.
That would be brutal on top of the strength.
Oh yeah, that'd be terrible. But he is now down for the count. He's bleeding out. Wakir thrice drowned. You're up next, my friend.
You're muted, Patrick.
As is tradition.
Do I notice his utter weakness?
I would say at this point, yes. You notice he's swinging a little slowly.
Oh. Captain
Ah.
Gloves.
Complaining about lower back pain. You know, he's oh god. Just making little man noises.
day, pirates used to walk up the mast both ways in the snow and a squall.
All right, so remove curse.
Well, that'll do it.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. So you're no longer cursed. You feel as though literally a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, Edwards.
Oh, thank God. Let's turn that crap off.
Yeah, that was not good. That was
Okay,
fun.
good.
You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
So he's completely good now, yeah?
Completely good.
Mhm.
Okay. That's gonna try and smack him with the restoration, but Patrick's way ahead of me.
I don't think it would have done accessibility drain.
Yeah, restoration wouldn't work.
No, it repairs 1d4
Yeah,
building
but it's a
damage.
curse. It's not
Damage,
it just
not
acts as
ability
drain,
Damage,
but it
not
doesn't
drain,
doesn't
not
work
curse.
on a curse. Curse you have to get
drain,
removed.
curse. Oh, okay, I got you.
Walked into a building and a man did voodoo on me.
I walked into a building. At least it wasn't John Wick.
Good Lord.
God, John Wick with magic.
Magic Wick?
Magic Wick.
I'm gonna
Can
wait.
I-
I gotta make a note. Note.
All right, cool. So I'm
Magic
quitting
Wick.
now. I'm gonna just put my resignation
Note.
in now.
Magic Wick. That'll be a thing one day.
I just keep giving him cursed ideas, like you know the one like with like bears with human
Barefoot?
hands, bare hands.
Oh
my
God,
God.
why? Bring it back
Barefoot,
up.
Starts
Because
punching
it gets that reaction from you.
God,
That's exactly
I'm
why I
gonna
bring
have
it
a
back.
fever dream about that. Big old bear just slowly caressing your face with these big meaty hands.
You're just making it worse.
No. It's
Just making it worse.
Imagination, but making it grow.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
That moment when you need an adult, yet you realize you are one.
Ugh.
All right. Next up is the back door is kicked open from behind.
That's what she.
And the
No.
wall, the hallway is revealed, and another pirate man pops out. And as he does so, he takes a crossbow, actually a bow, excuse me, and he fires an arrow at Mr. Tarbos. Mr. Tarbos, he's probably gonna miss, but you never know.
Yeah.
27?
Yes.
Miss?
Big ol' miss.
Jesus Christ. So Thakunk goes wide. All right. You guys hear what sounds like angry cats fighting with snakes. It's the best way I can describe the sound that you hear.
It's a
Angry
very
cats
specific
fighting with
sound.
snakes. Yeah. It's like hissing, and it's like two different types of hissing, but they're very distinct types of hissing. That's what you hear. Yeah. This man's gonna move over. He is gonna go down here. Another pirate over yonder. He is dead. This pirate here is going to draw his blade and is going to swing at the captain. He misses with his first attack, and as he goes to swing again on Mr. Caius, his second attack is a 17. Both clink off of your massive and mighty armor. Back to the top of the round.
There's only the one guy in the
You
hallway,
think
right?
that gives
Yes.
you power over me, Venius? You merely adopted the TTRPG. I was born into it, molded by it. Time we could pick up a D20. I already had 14 pounds of dice.
As far as a
Molded
5-foot
by
step,
it.
and cast Blur on Edward.
Ooh.
20% miss chance. Ooh.
Yeah, he's getting kind of messed up.
He's like blurry.
Spirits of calculator action.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Looks
that's
at
what
my
she's got.
hand, gets
Harlan,
motion
you're up
sick.
next.
I see this man who has shot our other captain friend, and
It's
Harlan
like
is not a fan.
it's like the suits from Dune.
Yes.
So Harlan is going to shoot this man.
Hack Whopper.
Spice is life. Ooh, here we go.
Oh,
38
good
damage. Dear
lord.
God.
It's going to shoot him.
13, 17, and with that last arrow, once again, just thunk, 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 and he just stumbles back and collapses in the doorway.
I'm
Mini
not
shot.
Sure that's how mini shot works. It's double dice damage and double attack damage mod for the first attack. I'm pretty sure.
It is
Yeah, we
only
looked at him.
you only roll double the attack die, not the attack plus damage. So if
Oh,
there's a
okay.
bonus on it,
Okay,
it's
so
just the
it's-
die. You just roll like if it's a D8,
Okay, so
you
it's-
roll 2D8. You don't get to multiply.
Okay.
So I think you're dealing a little bit more damage than you should.
Yeah, so
but narratively,
I
it's
think so.
cool, and I'm gonna allow it because
Yeah, we can
I don't
roll
feel
it
like
after the
fixing it right
session.
now.
She just didn't have that second 12 in there.
Just
No worries.
Force feeding.
He still would have been dead. I'm gonna say it. He still would have been dead. Down the hallway, you guys actually see a man who steps out, looks over that way, and what he is going to do is he is actually going to take another different colored bomb. This one appears to be kind of like a glass vial with weird smoke in it, and he's just gonna toss it and roll it down the hallway. And as it rolls down the hallway, it gets to the edge of the counter and explodes, creating a noxious cloud of gas that fills the entire chamber that you guys are in. It is weird. It is green. It is smoky. And I need everyone to give me fort saves, please.
What is it against? What kind of?
This is poison.
Okay, if you don't breathe, you need to roll.
No. If you don't breathe, you don't need to roll.
All right. Nassar does not need to roll.
Good.
Nassar does not breathe.
Good.
I'm gonna
Cure
reroll
fails. You
that. I'm gonna reroll
fail.
that. I'm gonna reroll
You're gonna spend a hero point to reroll that?
that. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll that.
All right.
25.
Much better. All right, cool. You guys are only taking half of this, by the way. You're only taking half of this, which is good. Oh, you got only take 1 con damage. 1 con damage, which literally does nothing. You need 2 damage before it takes effect, so 1 con damage. And the room is quickly filled with gas, but it quickly dissipates. And next round, it is going to be completely dissipated. I'll go ahead and actually take and remove that from the map, because it was just a 1 effect. And then he is going to, with his, let's see, that was his, so he kind of stuck his head out, chucked the bomb, and then he's going to take his move action to go boop, 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 boop. Gonna kick that, and you hear another door get kicked open, and you hear more angry cat hissing noises, and then snake hissing noises together. It is very hissy. It's hysterical in there. Absolutely hysterical. Caius, you're up next.
Not laughing.
Caius is dead for disappointment. Caius is going to take a single attack and then move on.
I love that.
He's going to take the bite, I think. Yep.
29 for 5. That's a hit. Love it.
How do we?
More importantly, it's giving me my HP regen back.
This guy will
So, go
swing
ahead,
his
give me an
immune
AOO,
away.
yep.
31. That's a hit and a possible crit. Holy
Yep.
moly. 25?
Miss.
All right.
You're looking for a 28.
Ooh, very nice. All right.
Are any of these doors open? You said one of them got kicked open.
You take 10 damage and give me a fort save. It is against poison.
Okay, taking 5 off my clay skin and 5 off my temp HP. And giving you a fort save.
You're good.
All right.
And
you said one of these doors is
that
open
was
somewhere?
open was this door at the back, right over yonder.
Okay, I thought he kicked the door in as well.
Somewhere deeper inside. You're not exactly sure where that is, as of yet.
Okay, so I've moved. Let me retrace my steps here so I can just get a measurement.
Yep.
25 feet. That brings me to 40. Do I see where the door was kicked open yet?
There is a door down off to the right-hand side of the map, left-hand side of Caius.
Okay, that brings me to 40, 45. I got 60 feet, so that is there.
And yeah, you see that this door, right
Best roll.
next to him, this door appears to also be open as well,
Is it still doing that thing?
which is very exciting. You're gonna love it. That's where you hear the weird hissing noises coming from, by the way.
Yeah.
Probably fine.
Why is it still?
Edward,
Definitely
you're
fine.
next. Probably fine.
we
Probably doesn't mean anything. Probably nothing. I wouldn't
We're
worry about it.
going to get to hell and swing on this guy.
The
Here, I can. Which one are you using right now? I can remove it from that one.
well, I'm using the choosing macro.
Oh, yeah, but
18
which one are you
first
choosing?
attack. 18 is
Falcon.
unfortunately a miss on this man.
Falcon
It's
Artist.
unfortunately
is
a
the one.
miss. Wakir,
Yeah.
you're up next. You got
All
this,
right,
baby bird. You got this.
I'm moving out of the room,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Roll it now.
heal myself with the wand.
Did it work? It worked. Okay, cool. We fixed.
7.
Nice.
We're good.
Very good.
It's healing yourself?
Yeah, I just healed myself 7.
Perfect. Everguard is unfortunately dead. All right. And from around the corner, you hear more of the hissing and angry cat-like noises. And you hear this pirate go, you speak Infernal, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kill them, or at the very least, belay them, chicas. And you hear this hiss, hiss, hiss. And bounding off the wall and rounding the corner and getting right up next to you is this nice thing. Kind of looks like a weird cat monster with snakes on its back. It's pretty sweet. Yeah. And it's just gonna run up and it's gonna like just basically pounce on you.
I wonder if my
Yeah.
smite good's gonna work.
It looks like what one of my cats
it
does.
looks
If you don't
pretty
feed
righteous.
them
It
exactly.
looks pretty
then-
righteous, right? It's probably good. It's probably
Yeah.
not. It's probably not evil. But yeah, it just
definitely
kind of bounds around the corner, and actually, it's gonna get to right here, and it's gonna do a. It opens its mouth, and a noxious, weird yellowish gas comes like floating out of it and fills the entire hallway. Give me a fort save. You feel a little drowsy, but you're fine. That's it.
Oh.
But it's angry.
Huh.
And as it does that, also its snakes are going to try and bite you because they have reach. So they're going to swing out. Probably going to miss. 25?
Miss.
All right, fair enough. And Spirit Guard here is going to run downstairs. And as he runs downstairs, move him over to a different map. He's going to run over there. And this pirate guard here is going to... he's going to tap. What's your sense motive, Edward?
+7.
Okay. So BTC 10 plus that. He gets it. All right, perfect. So he is going to go to look like he's going to cut you like at your face, but then drops the blade into his left hand and tries to gut you. So what is your flat-footed AC, my friend?
27.
Still pretty fucking good. He misses. Just clings off your armor. It happens. All right. Nisara is up next.
Ar's gonna just kind of move up, move past. Oop. Alright, fucked up my movement. But she's got plenty of movement. She's gonna eat the AOL.
20?
That's probably a hit. Let me check. AC is 21!
Oh, miss! No damage.
Woo!
I'm gonna miss. Angry cat snake noises. Harlan,
Let's see.
make it happen, baby bird. Make it happen.
I'm going to
Pew pews.
assist Edward. I'm just going to do the one shot so I can still move. So it's just the first one.
Man, this pirate has been holding his own. This weird, like,
I
chillaxing guard
know.
guy. He's been holding his own.
So it's just the first one, which is
Oh, nat 1! Roll to confirm!
it auto does it. It rolled a 33.
Roll to confirm! Just kidding. You're good.
So still miss,
Love it.
and it's going to
Love it.
begin to move this way. How high is this
It's like
counter?
probably 3 feet off the ground.
Acrobatics it?
Okay. Just gotta move over. I can acrobatics if you want
Yeah,
me
it's a
to.
DC 10.
DC 10.
And you fail.
Maybe. Probably not. 31.
You're good. You do a cool John Wick slide over the table. Edward has flashbacks. You're now shaken for the next 1d6
Let's
rounds.
see. I can't
Cool.
shake.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Is Nasara small enough to share space with her, or is she
No, she's small size now.
still small size? Oh, that's right. Okay, that's cool. We're done there. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, this guy
And then
here is going to actually... he's actually going to slip in and dip into this room for a second, and you hear what sounds like him opening a chest. It's like he opened a chest.
Fucker's getting more grenades. That's what he's doing.
Might be.
Or he's getting his
Caius,
shit and
you're up
running away.
next.
Caius is going to 5-foot step up and start whacking.
He's a kitty. Don't
He's
kill my cat
whacking
friend.
and
Don't kill my cat friend.
I'll only kill the snake parts of it.
You know what? I accept that.
And he's gonna smite evil just in case, or smite good.
I
Because
like
this thing's
it.
an abomination. It might have DR. I
You
don't
never
know.
You don't know. It could be. Who knows? 25 for 19 plus 5. The fire damage does nothing. 31
damage.
with a confirm of 15. And then 19. 23 for 19. And 30 for 6. It's still up, but like if you've ever heard a sad cat when you take him to the vet, like it's making sad cat noises right now.
Okay.
I hate it.
And the frost does nothing?
The frost does nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Seems to be immune to the element that you are using, unfortunately. But
Alright.
it is not happy with you. Edward Tarbos. I am gonna make he's gonna be Eddie Tobias. He's gonna be a paladin. He's gonna come for you. Eddie Tobias.
Fucking from Brooklyn or something.
Yeah. Hey, my name's Eddie Tobias, and I hear that you're a pirate and you're evil. So fuck you. There it is.
I hear you do some fuck shit on the weekends.
I hear you steal from people, and you know what? Stealing's wrong. And I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you good about how stealing's bad.
Teach you good by killing you.
By killing you. Of course, if I kill you, you won't learn nothing. Okay, 24 for 16. 29 for 20. Does not confirm. Possible crit miss. 20 for 13 and 29 for their 16. You do kill him, but I do need you to roll a confirmed critical. And then we are going to be taking your second attack roll. Second attack roll. See if that is a confirmed crit miss. Everybody say
I-
it. Just roll the macro again.
Yep. 422nd.
Second attack is indeed a critical miss, which is unfortunate. And It is a melee. You are taking 1 point of strength bleed. So you are taking 1 point of strength bleed. Oh my god. So as you go to slash down and you swipe into him, you did just get a +5 to your next roll. So whoever takes the next roll from Judas Goat Barbecue, you are getting a +5. But as you swing down, he manages to bring his cutlass up and he slashes along, kind of like severing one of your tendons, and you are bleeding and your arm is like kind of like going a little limp. So every round until you receive healing, you are going to be taking 1 strength bleed, which is not good. Not good, good sir. Not good. But you need to lower your strength by 1. So if you have an even number, you're at a -1 to attack and damage right now. You're healed. But it is also Wakir's turn, which is good.
Yeah, Wakir comes in, sees all these dead things.
So many dead things. What is your AC, Caius?
28,
Why isn't it on your token?
because I have 3 health bars right now.
Hate you.
Because I have clay skin, which is my red health bar. I have temporary hit points from the blood, which is my blue health bar, and I have my hit points, my green health bar.
I hate it. I hate it. Thank you. I hate it.
Ooh, look at me and my 3 health bars.
No, look at me, my 3 health bars.
You 1 health bar plebeian, you back up. You don't even look at my 3 health bars.
I'm gonna channel. 10
That
points.
will stop your bleed, which is good. I will go ahead and get rid of that red mark on you, which is fantastic. I'd love to see it.
You're kicking my dick in this fight.
I'm trying.
I noticed.
I need
Alright.
to get some help on first.
The
So
angry
then I'm
cat.
gonna move up. Well, then I'm gonna finish moving.
The
up
angry
there.
cat's gonna just go for it. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. He's just gonna get after it. He's gonna try and eat ya.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see what happens. So, kitty cat meow. Ooh, kitty cat chomp. Kitty cat chomp. All right, kitty cat is going to deal 10 points of damage, and I need you. Give me a fortitude save.
Oh, not equal 5, -5. 19?
Do you have any bonuses against poison?
Let's find out. I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
I don't think so.
Good news, bad news. Take 4 con drain.
Drain, not damage from poison.
Damage. Excuse me. Damage.
Oh, I was about to say, holy
yeah.
shit balls.
Damage. 4 con damage. Which still sucks.
does
And
still suck.
I will need you to make that fortitude save again next round for the next 2 rounds. So we're gonna go
Alright.
ahead 2. And that's his first attack. Now he's gonna give you some claws. Claw 1. Oh!
Oof.
Oh! Oh no! Alright, so that's first claw, second claw. And he gets his rake attack, because he hit with both claws, which is an additional 10 damage. And then he gets 1 bite with all of his
8.
snakes.
Minus
Oh my
21.
god! And the snakes hit?
This cat's cracked, man.
This cat, well, he
Oh, yeah.
did mess him up. He got mad. He got mad, kitty. The snakes
is
don't deal
fucking
much
me up.
damage. But
Hey,
I do... Yes.
hey, Edward. I'm sorry to inform you, but I'm back in your health bar tax bracket.
You take 5 damage from the snakes, but I need you to give me another fortitude save, please.
All right.
All right, you're good. You're good for now. You don't fall asleep.
All right.
That's good.
That would have been bad.
That would have been really bad. That would have been maybe dead Caius. I don't know. But he's not looking good. This pirate here, you hear some shouting. We're under attack. Get her out of here is what you hear from downstairs in Infernal. He's shouting and screaming. We're under attack. Get her out of here. Just lots of yelling happening from the basement area. This man is dead. Nisara is up next. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
It's but a scratch.
What is it? I can do this all day. Caius is what he says, right?
Not in here, no pal.
Yeah. All right, that guy's dead. Nisara is up next.
I'm Caius. I can't quit.
I'm Captain Caius, bitch. Oh my god, that is hilarious.
I'm
That
glad
is
I got
hilarious.
Edward with that.
Mother of God.
Brother's good.
Oh,
You love to see it. You love to see it. Your arm's up. No, it isn't.
Nisara is going to move up and ready to cast invisibility after Kai's attacks.
Love it.
And you think that gives you power over it?
I think that kind of fucked you up, man.
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
had 10 health. It took it. Yeah, I would have been like at 2 health right now if I had not
Holy
my 3 health
shit,
bars.
man. That cat fucked you
Yeah.
up, man.
It rolled really well.
What a good kitty. I'm just glad it got its licks in before it dies.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna die.
before I fucking kill it.
It's sitting at 8 HP right now. It's in a bad spot. I'm gonna pivot the map down just a little bit.
It is Mr. Harlan's turn, right?
It is Harlan Blackmane.
It
Here goes.
is. Around the corner. See him fighting the cat. Doesn't have total
Thunk,
concealment.
thunk.
Gonna take a shot at the cat. Shot. See, those we gets it. The 26
Oh,
for
yeah.
37 damage.
Kathunk,
I didn't
Kathunk,
do
that macro
Why
is
don't
still
you do it
wrong.
again?
It's
Macro
still,
is still
yeah,
wrong.
it's just as soon as that one I just
No,
used.
It is dead. Is what you hear as the kitty cat falls. Unfortunately, we're sad.
No,
hate
we
to see it.
we fixed Falcon plus Rapid Shot plus Mini Shot, not Rapid Shot Mini Shot.
The kitty cat unfortunately tumbles to the ground and is dead.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Miss
that's fine.
Luna, I would never allow that to happen to you. She's sleeping over on the futon. She's a sleepy kitty. Alright.
The wrong one.
I was convinced that your cat could achieve rest by standing in front of your monitor at this point.
I'm gonna just pivot over to here. This guy rounds the corner with what appears to be a barrel, like a long cylindrical tube. Kind of reminds you of the Besmarin boomstick, except it's got a real big kind of like folded out front. It's a blunderbuss, and he's just gonna round the corner, and he just pulls a trigger, and just the entire it's just an area of effect. Reflex saves from everybody.
All right, can I give you an AOO?
No. Yes, actually, you can give me an AOO. Yes, forgive me. Yes.
Yeah, if he's not a gunslinger, it's
28.
definitely an AOO.
Yep. So 15 minus 4. So it's 15 minus 4. Or minus 15. You slash into him. He sort of just leans into it. And yeah, I need Nasara, I need Harlan, and I need Kai's to give me reflex saves, please.
All right.
30.
You're good? You're not good.
10.
All right.
17.
And okay, both of you fail, unfortunately, and take a whopping 23 points of damage. You are good. You take half of that, Harlan. You take
My
half of
lord,
that.
that's literally a cannon.
Literally a cannon.
Well,
Unfortunately, though, as he fires, there's a 50% chance that gun breaks. I'm gonna say low. It breaks, and also takes 3 rounds to reload with junk. It breaks. It blows up in his face, and he takes the same amount of damage, which is unfortunate for him. But he did a lot of damage with it. Caius the Kinless, you're up next.
Caius is going to cut him down and then touch a corruption himself to heal.
Love it. Love it.
Gonna try and cut him down at least.
Dead. 2 blows. That second blow just destroys him as you just cut him in half.
That was awful.
Cut him in half.
2 ones.
All right. And the immediate battle appears to be over as we drop into a bit of tense atmosphere music is what I'm playing. Do I have somber orchestra? What was it?
Yeah.
Somber orchestra?
Is it tense orchestral ambiance?
Tense. It was tense orchestral ambience. This is another one of the ones I have.
Yeah.
Yep. You have tense atmosphere playing. As I'm going to give you guys a few moments to pull yourselves back together before we move on. Next level.
I can.
Caius.
I'll go up behind the captain and cast
Oh, thank you.
inflict like wounds for
12.
12.
And while you
Caius
guys are doing
will-
that, I'm fixing the map.
Caius will also inflict light wounds himself, so now 1 round has passed. And Touch of Corruption in the same round. Okay, after a quick 6-second kip, I'm good to go.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Going to down one of my potions. Unless we got
Nisara during that same round will Touch of Corruption you, so you're going to start healing 1 per round for 10 rounds. Or not Touch of Corruption, Infernal Healing. That's
You
the last
guys
one
can
she's got.
stack yourselves up on the stairwell going down. And I will have you all make perception checks as you do so. Because as you will come to learn, this building sucks.
That looks like stairs, boss.
Boss,
Looks
them stairs. Them stairs right there, boss.
All the stairs that have
16,
existed.
16,
certainly
22,
some of them.
11, 16. And, alright. Doesn't look like there's anything going on in the stairwell, as far as you can tell. Who's the first one down the stairwell?
Caius.
Caius. Okay. Caius, you get down. I'm going to go ahead and actually pivot you over to the new side of the map that we'll be fucking around with. Dun, dun, dun. As you get to that, you see that there are a couple pirates at the base of the stairs that have started to position themselves around. And as you get down to there, my friend, you see, unfortunately, just a little bit too late. Just a little bit too late. There is indeed a trap that tumbles down, and you watch as this bag of kind of like sticky, ooey gooey liquid comes tumbling down, covering you in what appears to be kind of this somewhat toxic but also very adhesive substance. And you are going to give me a quick reflex save, my friend.
13.
13. You are currently glued to the ground.
Alright.
Strength check to break free, but as that happens, I will then post who is the next to down the stairwell. I assume Tarbos.
Yep.
Okay. And is that the marching order, or is Wakir at the back?
I'm right at the back. Yeah.
Right at the back, perfect. So as you all come down, I'm actually gonna have you guys quickly re-roll initiative. I'm gonna get rid of tense atmosphere, and we're gonna drop into pirate combat music. Dun 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 dun.
Question: would Liberating Command help in this moment?
No, it's a strength check or a break DC to get rid of it. He's literally going to the ground. And then I also have to roll. There was a little bit of acid damage, but not much. 6 acid damage. Nothing crazy.
All right.
It was like acidic, like his acid fell on you, and then it quickly hardened, is the best way to describe it. Mostly annoying, but still there.
The acid's just a bonus.
And this guy did have a ready to action to try and shoot you. You are technically grappled, so what is your AC currently?
Flip on the grappled condition.
That's a miss.
Oh, okay.
And
The
that's a miss.
26, well
Both
grappled.
Miss. Both miss. Think, both miss. All right, we're going to go to the top of the round with this pirate guard here, who is going to run up the stairwell and attempt to slash you with his cutlass. For 21 is a miss. This guy here is going to swing around. He's going to move over to there. Harlan, you're up next. So Harlan, imagine you're going down a stairwell. It's open. You can see everyone around there, although you're going to be taking like a -2 to your attacks. Not that it should matter because you're kind of like leaning down, but it's like an open area. You can see everyone around you. Where that sort of light gray is, you can see through that. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. So I can still see these little fuckers.
Correct. Yep. It's like a stairwell in Hunt. You can look. You can go down and peek, like that one at the what is it? The you know what I'm talking about. There's a couple stairwells like that in Hunt. That game.
Never played it, but I know what you're talking about.
I've not played that game in forever.
Let's see.
Arleth is life now.
How long?
Life
How
is
long do we
Arleth.
spend? How long do we spend out of combat? What you're saying?
30 seconds at most.
Is
30
haste,
seconds.
haste is over.
Your haste is over.
Yeah.
Haste is over, but I believe
I just wanted to give you
my-
guys a quick break, and I wanted to, when I imagined this fight, I wanted to like break it into floors would be initiatives versus like one drawn out fight. Just give you like a break, do some healing, and then you press on.
So I can see this guy.
Love
Right.
it. Love
Just
it.
taking -2. Falcon's still up, which is fine. Take that into account. This macro should be the one we fixed. And it
Hey,
is
28. Which one are you shooting? Ping him for me, please.
this gentleman
Still
right
here.
now.
Love it. All right, that is 21. That is 16. That is 14, and that 19 is unfortunately
The haste
a
is
hit
not. We
for
don't have
him.
haste.
The haste does not work. All right, so you'll thunk, thunk, thunk. You hit him. He does not look happy about it, unfortunately, but he is still up. He just is not happy, but he has several arrows sticking out of him. Walk here, thrice round. You are up next. You have to change your name one of these days.
First up is
Well, he says twice round, thrice round, just interchangeably. So who knows? The legends
Yeah.
are still being told.
It's like, isn't
first
his name
up
already changed?
is, shoot. Inspire greatness
Ooh, go on, go on.
on. I'm gonna do it on the captain.
What does it do?
Um,
So many things.
Any ally within 30 feet, granting extra fighting capability. For every 3 levels of bard attains above 9th, he can use he can target one additional ally.
Love it.
To inspire greatness, all of the targets must be able to see and hear the band. A creature inspired with greatness gains 2 bonus hit dice.
Are you
The
blessing
contract
him
number-
with the word of Bismara, just like the priest told you to?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that plays so well story-wise that he's literally like singing like a Bismaran like hymn or something to inspire Caius. Maybe you're breaking through. Maybe Caius will finally give up his devil worship.
2 bonus D10.
Come to the Sea Hag.
Commensurate with the number of temporary hit points. Apply the target's Constitution modifier to these bonus. A +2 competence bonus on attack rolls. +1 competence on fortitude saves. The bonus hit dice count as regular hit dice for determining the effects of spells
Love it.
that are hit dice dependent.
Love
Mind
it.
affecting relies on me talking.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So he is singing the song of his
Plus
people.
your Constitution modifier.
And force on my constitution is now a -1, so it is 10 hit points I got.
Perfect. All right. Let's see here. Next up, I
Oh,
believe.
hold on. That was my. Yeah, that is my standard action. Never mind.
I believe next up is Edward Tarbos.
Um,
pirate
can I
around the
reach
corner.
that guy?
Absolutely.
from around the
-2.
corner?
You're reaching around the corner,
All right,
but
so-
not a big deal. You got this, baby bird.
He's the kind of guy that would do a reach around.
You seem like the type of man who would give the competition to give a man a reach around. God damn, that movie is so fucked up.
Not that comic gun. Goddamn reach round.
22 for 16. Does this include the -2, or do I have to do it manually?
Nope, I already included the
God
-2.
bless you.
Rest in peace, earlier me.
15 -18. He's still up, but he is wounded. You're just like slash, slash, block, cling, clang, and you like cut him on his neck and he's bleeding, but you didn't quite sever the jugular. It's just like nicked, and he's like holding on to it. And he curses you. He curses you in Infernal. I don't think you speak Infernal, but Caius would
do.
understand. You do speak
I do
Infernal?
sp-
That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
So you would understand that he says to you, "You fucking pirate scum! You will all burn! Burn in the 9 hells as Jeliax rises up from the sea and cleanses this land of your tyranny!"
That was
Which is
more than
ironic,
6
coming
seconds.
from Jelaxian.
166.
This guy
It's
here...
like Russian. He said two words.
2
but it's
syllables
that
and it
long.
means 15
Yeah,
things.
yeah, exactly.
You guys are
It's like a
all
bad
clustered
giant-
together, which is beautiful.
That is
This guy-
correct.
This guy's
It's
gonna
almost like we went down a flight
light
of
a
stairs.
bomb, and he's gonna toss it up into the middle of you guys. So reflex save,
Oh,
for everybody,
I-
please.
Would you say that bomb is lit by a non-magical fire?
Yes, it is.
I've been forgetting that my sword extinguishes all non-magical fire within 30 feet of it.
That would have been good to remember. You remember
It
that?
would have been.
does
It
that.
also gives me DR10 fire.
Yeah, you'd also remember that. So as you,
It would have.
as he goes to chuck it, you remember to activate the word, and you're like, "Put it out!" And he goes, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And that's his turn. That's hilarious.
Now we have a bomb to throw back. At some-
You do have a bomb now. You can throw back 4d6 plus 6 when you throw it. By the way, and you can determine how many rounds. You can do 1 round, or you can do like 2 rounds. You can determine how much wick you use. They've all just been doing like same round wick.
Lighting it right at the bottom of the wick.
Correct. This guy here sees that happen, goes, what the fuck? So instead, he is just going to try and shoot a bow, and he's going to shoot a bow at eeny, meeny, miny, Harlan.
Yep.
Returning fire.
Just the idea of one of these guys just holding it, just like,
22 and 26.
Yep.
Both hit. Okay.
'Cause I'm a fucking druid.
Right. Do you have...
Actually, you know...
2 fortitude saves, please.
242 saves? I
Take
was
10
gonna say...
damage total.
How's he hitting him?
242 saves...
As I mentioned, there is an opening. He shot
Oh.
back. They're shooting back at him.
23
You good?
Oof, that's not good.
Ooh, buddy. Unfortunately, that kitty cat, you take 3 constitution damage. 3 constitution damage. It hurts. You hate to see it. Captain Caius, you are stuck to the ground.
Yes. Can Sar go on my turn? Because we didn't roll. She wasn't put on the
Oh,
map.
absolutely, baby bird.
All right. She's not going to be in the combat. She's going to drop another haste from a scroll.
Yeah.
And that's all she's got. She's now out of hastes.
Perfect. Scroll dropped. Done. She's scrolling
Okay,
it.
so we have 5 rounds of haste again, because that is the default for a scroll. And I'm going to go ahead and make a strength check.
Do it, I believe.
Yes, I can. Very easily.
Done. You just you rip up a bit of flooring, and you kind of have you're wearing sandals. You're wearing you look like an old man with white socks wearing sandals, open toed flip flops with white socks. That's Captain Old Man Caius.
It was the Bugs Bunny moment. Take a step on that rope and I'll cut it. And he pulls the cliff to him with the rope.
Yep, correct.
Just an old man, an old tourist. This is the first time I've been to Germany.
This is the first time I've been in an apothecary. Ooh.
Mr. Magoo through the trap.
Love it. So that would have been your move action. You still have a standard.
Oh, that was just a move? All right.
Yeah.
I'll take a single swing then. I'm going to try and bite.
Oh, shit.
32 for 6. That hits.
That's
and that kills
18
him.
on the dice, yeah.
And that kills him. He had 1 HP left.
All right. Then
Dead
since
man.
he used his move for something that wasn't a move, he's going to 5 foot down.
Love it. Okay.
My main
And-
plan was if you failed that strength check, I was gonna boot your ass.
He is
Tumble me down the
going
stairs.
to...
100%.
Right. So he is going
And
to...
I would have really hoped that you failed your strength check too, and then your foot would have gotten stuck to me and we both would have gone down the stairs.
He is going to... He is actually going to... this guy right here, this gentleman, is going to kick open the doors behind him. And, you guessed it, you guys are going to hear some angry hissing. 2 different types of hissing coming from that chamber. And, yeah. The kitty cat had friends. And, I'm gonna go over here. This. One of these. So we got Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty. Got 1 and 2. Got these 2 here. Got one of those. We got one of those. And you would also see as the door next to this gentleman right here burst open. At the back, because you guys moved far too quickly, you see none other than a somewhat familiar looking woman. She's massive, by the way. She's absolutely massive. She's 10 foot tall.
My
Weighs a
lord.
fucking ton. Just
My God.
enormous. Just
Washington.
enormous, man.
Done Washington.
But she is going to enter into the combat as well. Galembar. And this is going to be interesting. We're going to see what happens. Because shit is about to get absolutely fucking bonkers. Dare I say. Dare I say. Dare I say. But she looks over and she sees Caius. And she will hiss at him, similar to the 2 cats that are somewhat kind of flanking and protecting her. They seem to almost be listening to her as she sort of is commanding them. You can notice this. And she hisses at you. And she says this in Chelaxian, actually, which is kind of a dialect of Common, which he says in Chelaxian. You are a traitor to your kind, and I will be your judgment.
Even if you kill me today, that won't be judgment. My soul will be waiting in hell.
Dun, dun, dun. And at the mention of your soul being weighted in hell, we hear... And then I'm done. I've played my suspense sound effect music, which always makes me happy. I said I'd stop, but I'm never going to because it's fun. And I'm gonna roll in these 2 kitty cats. I rolled in, and we're gonna keep the action going. Harlan Blackmane, you're up next.
Keep trading fire with the guy who was shooting at.
Yeah, absolutely,
man. Oof. First one was
14
not good.
is not a hit. That is not a confirm though, which is good. 25 for 12 and 21 for 19 does bring him down, and he drops.
Nice.
Douche. Fire EMT says, "Get fucked, Caius." Just FYI. I don't know if you saw that. Just get fucked.
Oh, I saw.
Right, good,
Seems
good,
about
good,
par
good.
for the course.
I like, you know what I love? I love how much your friends support you guys when you play these games with me.
Yeah.
It's such a welcoming and warming community. Everyone's so kind and uplifting, encouraging
Yeah.
you guys to do well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Strong. Strong.
Make sure to add that to the list of reasons we're punch Ryan on the Montana trip.
Let's go ahead and we're gonna punch him in the face. Yep.
Done on my turn, by the way.
Okay. Well, I mean that's fine. I mean you could have said something. Walkier, you're up next.
Oh,
I love you. You're amazing, Atomic. You're good, man. I'm glad we play games together. You're good, dude. I think you're in most of my games right now. You're in like what,
Three.
of them? 3 of them? Yeah.
3 of them.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike.
Continue the greatness. And
Ooh, and Caius, give me 2 quick fort saves, please. We forgot to do this. If you don't mind.
you got +1 to both of those.
Good. All right.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah.
Wait,
reroll that.
did the first
The
one?
one would have ended it. Yeah. So you're
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Yep.
I don't need to
And
roll
then also, I do need you on your turn, Harlan, to give me a quick fort save as well, please.
Fortitude save. 24.
This poison would have ended. You guys are good.
Nice. And that was the drain of the damage.
The damage, yep. So you still
So
have the
the-
damage,
the-
but
the
it's not
effect is still
progressive.
there.
Yeah, the effect
Yeah,
is
it's
still
not
there,
dangerous.
but you're not getting more poisoned. You've managed to shake off what was happening.
Fantastic.
All right, so I will cast Blessing of Fervor.
Ooh.
All your allies can move forth the power of them to conquer and become victorious each round for the duration, which is 9. Allies can choose one of the following bonuses. It is their choice at the beginning. So you can increase your speed even more, stand up as a swift without provoking AOO, take 1 extra attack as part of a full act. So get +2 bonus on attack rolls and +2 dodge bonus to AC and reflex.
Lots of options.
So you pick one.
Yeah, remember they don't stack with haste though, so you probably want to take the +2 attack rolls and +2 AC, and just
Absolutely.
increase the one from haste by 1.
Yep.
That'll be my turn.
Love it. All right. Let's see here. Next up is Edward.
Caius.
Edward.
Caius is going to speak as a free action and sign in Sackfroth, which Edward has taught him. I'm going in.
Ooh. Oh no!
I'm
Here it
diving.
comes. Here it comes. The big fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
And Edward is going to sign that back to Harlan as well to let him know because he speaks Sackfroth.
I mean, we've also can all just.
Oh, we have top now.
I was gonna say we can all just.
I think it's cool if he signs it. It's kind of like that scene from Dune where he takes his sword, puts it up to his head. Yeah.
We're doing sweet tactical hand
No,
signs
Duncan,
because
no!
And
He's locked
Edward
the
is-
door.
That laser's pretty
Edward-
cool though.
I was gonna
You
say
gotta
Edward will.
admit, that guy took out, what, how many of the Sarkarza?
Like 10. It was
like
a
10
lot.
of them? Like, alone? And that scene, Jason Momoa does so much justice to Duncan. That scene where he stands up, pulls a sword out, and just goes, "Ah!"
I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did justice to Duncan because he didn't do it to Conan.
Every time. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the setting of Conan and the new Conan, we're getting in the weeds.
Yeah,
Continue.
off
Let's play.
topic, yeah.
Let's play.
We're in the weeds.
We're getting
now.
in the weeds.
So Edward is going to take. Well, Edward is going to wait and charge when Caius goes to move, so I'm going to.
I think that plan's going to change.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. Actually, we were telepathically bonded. Kaya
Yeah.
says in his mind, very quickly, Nasara's going to cast invisibility on me. I'm going to cast silence and dive on that caster and counter shit it.
Okay. Then I'm going to get by you. I think I can. Can I get by him through that stairway?
No, I'm too sticky.
I thought you broke free from
No, I'm
that.
just giving you shit.
You
Too
little
sticky.
Looney Tune
I'm way
bastard.
too sticky. He's way too sticky. You can't do it. He's way too sticky.
Okay, so I just stay at the top of the stairs. Fine, that's fine. Whatever.
Why is he strangely moist? I hate it. Just hate it.
The moisture to you? Ugh.
Ugh.
I get
Ugh,
to there,
Man.
and I'm going to.
So sticky.
Also after I end the telepathic call, because I'm back up to in the 3 health bar task track, and I can't be seen with you.
I imagined like every time it happens, whoever has it just goes, ah, fuck, ah, okay, oh, what?
Telepathic bond. All right, so you're holding this guy here. Oh no, you moved up. You swung at this guy, or
Yeah.
you just moved up?
Yeah, I'm moving up and taking a swing.
Do it up.
Swang. And I'm doing the +2, so is that gonna be? And is it just attack or is it damage as well?
It's just attack.
Just attack.
Okay, just attack. I just want to make sure I did that right. Holding it up here.
Oh,
Nothing.
roll to
Oof.
confirm.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Awesome.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
You do. You do.
First attack is not a confirmed crit miss, but you do miss, unfortunately.
Whew.
All right, this pirate guard here is down. Caius the Kinless, you are up next.
Like I said, Nasara is going to cast invisibility on me.
Love it.
I am going to cast silence on myself.
Love it.
And he's gonna just move on through there
Love it.
with his haste speed,
Love it.
getting all the way to there with 60 feet.
Love it.
And she is now in a bubble of silence.
Cool.
I assume she was commanding the cats verbally.
Cool. As you swing around, she is going to take a swipe with one of her butterfly swords. She can see you.
See invisibility? All right, that's
She
fine.
can see you, unfortunately. She does have
Oh, that's fine.
the butterfly sword out. She will take a quick swing for 24.
Miss.
Miss. Fair enough. All right. And, all right. It is now
Currently
her
sitting
turn.
on-
It's gonna 5-foot step away from you,
All right.
and she is going to take a vial from her little pouch. Just knock it back. She disappears.
Where are the eggs?
She gone. And yeah, these guys have standing orders to bite things, but they are also silenced. So this one can't see Caius because he's invisible. This one can't see Caius because he's invisible. So they're just gonna rush forward. This one's gonna charge Edward and pounce on him. Edward, I'm sorry. 20 is a miss. Claw. 32 is a hit. 20 is a miss, and a snake. 15. You get 1 claw. Edward, you take a whopping 10 damage. This thing here is also going to pounce on Edward. And Edward, you get 17's a miss, 18's a miss, 30 is a hit, and the
Yes.
snakes. All right, 30's a miss.
Yeah, I got 31 AC.
Dear God. All right, none of those hit. Good stuff. This guy here is going to 5 foot in. And what's your CMD?
My CMD 30.
Okay. He's got a chance to do it. Nope.
Oh no.
Does not confirm his trip attempt. He tried to trip you, but does not confirm. Harlan Blackmane, you're up next. Oh, this guy. Oh, that's right. This guy also delayed. This guy is also going to try and trip you. 27 does not trip you. God damn. Harlan. You're a fucking beast, Edward. You're a fucking beast, man. Love to see it.
I'm gonna shoot at the guy that came up behind Edward. That fine, crusty gentleman.
This is the final bite of this encounter.
20,
20,
20,
is a
29,
hit. 20
and
for
30.
26. 26. 20. 20 and 15. He drops. Thunk, 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 thunk. Dead man. Dead man is dead. Dead man is dead.
That will be his turn.
Walk here. You're up next.
Pew pew.
Harlan, for a druid, you're a damn good archer.
Yeah, it's like Slayer Druid combo weirdness. Yeah.
Chef's kiss. We love to see it.
The druid and I came to fuck.
But dude, I came to mess people up. Let's go. I like that Patrick is me. He's just me.
Yeah, the camera keeps going off. All right, so
I just like to see your
that
face.
was 35 on my movement, I believe. 5, 10, no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I want to look over at this guy here, and I will spontaneously cast first level command, telling him to drop.
This guy right here?
Mhm.
Love it. Gonna make his will save. 11. He drops to the ground.
No, it's drop his weapon.
Oh, he drops his weapon. He no longer has a cutlass in his hand. He drops it. He is weaponless right now, unfortunately. Tink. He goes, hey, it seems like a good idea. I just put my sword on the ground and just hug this man with my HP total. Yikes.
And that'll be it.
All right, Edward Tarbos. You have 2 kitty cats that want to be your friend.
Yeah, those need to get taken care of. All right.
Just remember, if he reaches for his weapon, you get a free AOO,
Correct.
Right. Okay. So,
so you don't have to target him.
and we still have the whatchamacallit, correct? Or
Haste.
no, the blessing of fervor.
Yeah.
We have both. So you have not only do you have
Awesome.
haste, so you have the extra attack, but you also have +2 to hit and +2 to AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are generally the best ones to pick.
And I'm swinging on that cat specifically.
Cat doesn't like you specifically.
Good, fuck that cat.
Hey,
Cats don't like most things, to be fair.
It tried to gut me.
you watch your mouth out.
It has snakes.
All cats should die.
Wolf, I'm not affiliated with that man. I just said fuck that cat specifically. I'm not affiliated with that man.
Hey, Wakir.
Dogs where it's at.
Hey, Wakir.
Dogs are where it's at.
Just remember what you said, all right?
All cats.
I want you to know that the next turn that these cats come up, it's personal, all right? It is personal.
Cat tips its hat to me. Walks past.
The cat's like, meow. Wakir's like, oh.
Uses the snakes to push me aside gently. Just all right, cool. Thank we're good. Ah!
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
It's the man's turn now.
Oh my god, it is. This pirate man is just gonna try and trip you, Edward. One of these days, maybe. Nope. Caius. He's just like kicking
Stop.
your feet. He's just like and you're just
using
stop it.
Just using my blade to just stop his feet. Just no.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
In the middle of something,
Caius,
dude.
you're
Knock
next.
it off.
Caius moves, stands directly in front of the door, and plants his back against them.
Cool. You feel someone swing at you as you cross this square right here.
Oh, then he'd stop if she becomes visible.
Yep. She doesn't become visible.
Oh, then he's gonna plant his back against the door.
I like that journey. Let's see her. So let me just take
I don't-
her really quick. And she's gonna swing. What's your flat-footed AC?
26.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, do those get a crit
I don't
range?
think. Can it be a potion?
Those do get a crit range. Not a potion. A formula.
Oh, alchemist extract.
Yeah,
I see.
extract. Yeah.
like Blah, lawyer up. Get him. Get his ass.
Wait, then how did she cast haste?
What's that?
How did she cast haste then? She's an alchemist.
What? She has it on her. She has it on her list.
Yeah, but if it's the next, if you can't cast it if you're an alchemist.
Let's see here. I'm reading her character sheet right now, man. She has haste. 3rd level haste. Alchemist.
Yeah, but to give it to someone else, you have to have it.
She didn't cast haste on the other one. She only cast it on herself.
No, I meant on the giant, the dog.
What?
I don't know. She did it.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know
Just
Maybe she had a
all I'm
scroll.
saying.
Maybe she has used magic device. All right.
All
You
right.
don't know. Stop trying to debate. Did you shut the fuck up?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to make her play a class.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Maybe
Blau,
it wasn't
is what
her
you
that
need.
cast it. Maybe she was just watching it happen. You don't know.
Hey, Blau, on the next turn, it's nothing personal.
Oh my god. Leave it to Blau. Leave it to fucking Blau.
You
Fucking
need to shut the
rules
fuck
lore me
up,
for something that
Blau.
happened like
You
10
know.
sessions ago. Maybe
You
because
need-
it was interesting for the story, I let it happen because it propelled things forward and you still murdered those giants, alright? Maybe. Maybe that's what happened, alright? Because it was
I mean,
interesting.
They took 2 steps and died, so who cares?
Mother of God.
I'll just sit here
Like I
and
said-
eight to 9 rounds attacked. It's fine.
You need a STFU Blau emote is what you need.
Also, there are alchemist things where you can give your extracts to other people. They do exist, alright?
Yeah, no, there are,
Alright?
but that's not how it was described in the scene.
Yeah, well, yeah, it happened, all right, and this is what it is, all right. Because sometimes, you know what, what? You want to see what this says? See, it says Game Master. See, it says literally God, all right. In case you fucking forgot, all right. Knew the fuck I want, all right.
Dad and Dad are fighting.
Hey, Wolf. Remember who gave that to you?
Yeah, you did, all right. Now all my it says literal Game Master, literally God, all right. Thank you, Patrick. All right, my ire is no longer directed at you. It's only at
Oh,
Blau.
I'm sorry. My AC is 34 right now because of Blessing of Fervor.
All right, then it doesn't confirm. It's just 1d4 plus 2, and
Your Honor, I am very uncomfortable.
all right, you take a whopping 5 damage, and I need you to give me a fort save.
Did she have one sword or two?
You only saw one sword, obliterated. It's like a butterfly knife, is what it looks like.
Yeah.
All right. So that was her attack of opportunity, and then on her turn, she is going to take. And what is your touch AC?
My touch AC is 15 with
Okay, and then another plus 9. 25 and 28 both hit.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have any fire resistance?
I do.
Okay, cool.
10.
Just 10.
This is I'm gonna roll this as 2 separate attacks then. 6 plus 3, 4. Alright, first attack, second attack.
All right, so that
You
is
get hit with 2 bombs.
22 and 10.
And then I have to subtract out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Plus 22.
Alright, and then
Minus
so 2
10.
bombs come flying at you and exploded to bits, which is unfortunate. And
These bombs require wicks to be used.
They do not. These are her
Yeah,
actual
they're
bombs.
like burst jars.
Yeah, burst
Yeah.
jars. Unfortunate. They appear to have a 10-foot radius on that explosion. Skadongle. Alright, next up is going to be
Could really summon a tiger just for shits and giggles.
kitty cats. I need a way to track her bombs. I'll use... Oh, there's a little bomb token. Shit, only a couple left of those. Alright, this one here is going to full attack on Edward. I doubt it'll hit. I'm pretty sure it has to, like, basically crit. Crazier things have happened. Nope. 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 And nope. This kitty cat here. Nope. 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 Double nope. It does crit can miss. It is a natural attack. Takes a -2 on penalty on skill checks and saves for 1d4 hours as you knock it with the like the butt of your weapon, like the hilt. You just smack it in the face. It's like meow.
Stop! Get back! Get back! You're so big, it's scary.
Angry cat noises. This pirate is dead. Harlan Blackmane, you're up next.
Okay, don't play. Just finish
Also,
this
she
guy
could
off.
have multiple classes. You don't know, Caius. You don't fucking know anything.
Yeah, she's level 15.
Ladies,
she could
you're
be
both
awesome.
hideous.
I'm a game master. All right, Cup says it. I'm a game master.
Ladies, you're both hideous.
Oh my god!
It says it right here on the cup. Oh my God.
I love you both so much. I'm so uncomfortable.
I'm just gonna kill this guy just to get him out of
my
the
God, I
way.
love it. I love it.
Thinks. Methinks.
Game master. Oh, I'm dying right now. It's really funny.
26, 20, 20. Why was it with the fucking 20s?
Ooh, those are all hits,
okay.
and I believe so
Okay.
16, 17, 19, and 13. He's still alive, surprisingly enough.
Damn!
Surprisingly enough. Yeah, it was low rolls on those
Okay.
damages, man.
Yeah, it was good. Well, we fixed the macro too. So.
Walk here.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do here. I'm going to continue the
Positioning's just bad.
greatness on the captain. But just trying to figure out how to. Okay, I can see one of those creatures now, can't
Oh,
I?
Miss Kitten. Yes.
Ooh,
Come on, Miss
He's
Kitten.
awake.
Yes.
How much of a negative are you going to give me if I try to Besmara that creature?
Which creature? I mean, they
The,
do speak. They do speak common, so it
Oh,
understands
no.
you. Yeah.
Oh, they would. I only see the one.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
I want to like use the stick,
Oh, -2 because you're shooting like through a doorway, but only -2. But you're still shooting touch AC, so
Wouldn't it be -6 because of melee combat?
nope, because I have.
it's precise.
Oh,
strike.
that's right. You got
Oh,
No,
yeah,
wait a
for
minute.
precise?
You're right. No, I didn't get
precise
All right,
precise.
then
Never
Then
mind.
-6 total.
-6. Yeah, that ain't worth it then.
I don't know, but Mara does love when you use the boomstick. Just saying.
Yeah.
Jesus gets happy when I kill people.
All
I
right,
think you could do it
pull out the
personally.
Besmara boomstick.
That's a hit for 6. Yeah,
Cool.
it's a hit for 6.
I rolled a 1.
6 damage. I mean, it's something. Boom! And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, everybody give me a fort save. DC 15. Very
God
loud.
damn. God, thank God.
With a +2, so.
Am I far enough away or do you make it 10?
It's loud enough. Give me a fort save. They'll just deafen you. That's all. For a round.
Well, that's fine. We got the telepathic bullshit.
Yep, you're good.
27. Mop. Mop.
Mop. Mop.
As someone with tinnitus can confirm, high-pitched keening sucks.
You're up next, Edward.
All right.
There's some kitties.
Let's go with smacking. Let's go with smacking.
Love to
Let's
see
go with smacking.
Ooh, miss. Hit for 14. 18 is a miss. 11 is a
his
miss.
haste?
32 does not confirm. That is 15 damage. And that cat is not happy with you. Edward, the man in front of you, he is going to throw himself full bore into you and finally trips you. He kicks your feet out from under you. He's like, "Gah, gah, gah, gah." And he finally, what he does, instead of kicking, he just tackles into your leg, grabs onto it, and lifts you up, like grabbing your leg, and then slams you to the ground. And just like,
Cast liberating
boom.
command to make sure he can't do that.
it's not a grapple. It's a trip attempt. Liberating command would not work.
And trip is against my flat.
That is against
Trip
your
against your
CMD. CMD. Which you told me was a 30.
Yeah, it was. Okay.
All right, brilliant. So you're tripped and on the ground, which sucks. Guys, the Kinless, you're up next.
Caius is going to Touch of Corruption
Love it.
for 18. And continue here holding the door.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, she is going to. Oh, she's got to clear herself a path. Got to clear herself a path.
It's Edward or me.
She's gonna 5 foot in. What's your touch AC, Wakir?
What?
What's your touch AC, Wakir?
Range touch.
You gotta let this thing figure out what it's gonna do here. Touch is 12.
Okay. 1 and second one. Your touch AC, Edward.
My touch AC is 18.
All right, you're both getting hit with some bombs. All right. Okay, I need both of you to make reflex saves, please.
The strongest one.
Okay, you don't take the... Okay, you are taking
Yeah.
the minimum like splash damage from this. So this one is for... This one is for damage against Wakir. This one is for damage against Edward. And Edward, you take minimum damage, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You take an extra 10 fire damage. This is all fire damage. If you have any resistances, go ahead and add those in. And she is starting to run low on bombs. And that ticks down another 1. Alright. This kitty cat is gonna try and bite you. And now it has bonuses to hit you because you're on the floor. Edward.
Yes, sir.
How do you feeling, buddy?
I feel like I'm gonna be making a new character tonight.
You might be. We'll see what happens. First attack, miss. Second attack, hit. Third attack, miss. This attack, miss. Oh,
0 points, my boy.
Only
Yeah.
1d6 plus 8. Take 13 damage. You're still up. The other kitty cat. Here it comes. Here it comes, Edward. First attack, miss. Second attack, miss. Third attack is a hit. The
Reroll.
snakes. Oh, it's not looking good. This is a claw. 13 more damage. Oh no.
I hero
said
pointed
reroll.
the third. I gotta.
Hero point to 32. Hero point to 32.
Yeah, hell
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Woohoo!
Oh no! 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 I gotta roll to confirm. 20 doesn't confirm. 20 doesn't confirm. 20 doesn't confirm. Oh, that was a bad hero point. The damage is 1d6 plus 8, 10 damage. You are at -5, sir, but you're not dead. You're not dead. Edward, no! Oh! They did redeem player good things. So if you want to save that +5 for your stability roll, if needed, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, we'll save that.
All right.
Put that in the bank.
Put that in the bank. That is good. Edward, no! Harlan, you watch Edward get pounced on like a kitty cat going after a fly like our youngest kitten did earlier, and he fucked that fly up. He literally, like, we have these huge windows in our front, and he, like, jumped up and crawled up a window and just fucked up that fly.
Like Edward.
Edward, I'm calling you a fly. Basically a man.
Thank you.
I got something I can do, Patrick, or you can do something.
Ooh.
Let me just shoot that guy.
I would just take the kill what you can.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm genuinely nervous right now.
I will shoot to the man that has tripped our secondary captain. I suppose. Do that. And do that.
Are either of the cats hurt?
The one down here is hurt.
I missed the first one. Doesn't confirm.
Does not
27,
confirm.
18, or 18.
That
26.
second arrow does drop that pirate. You're shooting the pirate, right?
Yes. I
Pirate is
can't
down.
see the
Third,
cat.
go to a cat.
If I can see him.
You can see this cat right here.
If I can see him, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Done. 13 damage. Love it. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, boys and girls. I'm genuinely nervous. This could be the end of our PP time.
I should summon a cat. Just we're doing cats. We're doing cats, right? It's just
You could,
You got
if
a,
you want
you got a
Don't
tiger
stop
token
it.
you can pull up.
I do have a tiger, actually.
Well, think about it. I got a 7 HLI4 I can whip out.
You want a tiger? How big? Large, medium,
I don't know. How big are they?
I think tigers are large.
large size? Where do you want to plop him?
Well, I can't do it this turn, but
I'm just gonna put him over here.
What's
just
a
a guess.
Doyer tiger?
Just a guess.
And what I'm gonna do
Just
is
in
I'm just
case.
gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna give control of that to a certain Harlan Blackmane. When you're ready, you can mess with that token.
Yeah,
do as you see
okay,
fit. He's a kitty.
Yeah. We'll see if we get some
Ooh.
cat action going.
Sadistro
Do
says, looking at the health bars, and it does not look good. That is correct.
Yeah.
Things are bad. There's also an invisible alchemist that has been fucking them up.
See, it's just.
Fuck here. What
Well, I
do
mean,
you got?
Patrick, when you summon a thing, it's just one turn, right?
It is a full round action. So you
Full round
say I'm
action,
summoning, and at the beginning of your next turn, the creature appears, and then you get to
Appears.
take that full turn afterward.
Ooh.
Basically, you sacrifice a
Alright.
full turn to summon it.
I have
So-
not used Summon Nature's Ally this entire time as a druid, which is
You know what? That's okay.
I'm
That's
gonna
not the
cast
type of
a
druid.
You know
spell.
what? You know what? Harlan, how many hero points?
fucking none, my man.
None?
Yeah,
That's unfortunate.
it is unfortunate.
I'm
or else
sorry,
I
let me
can act out
rephrase
of
the
turn.
question. How many PP points do you have?
PB points? It's none.
Still none? Okay. Well, then
Still,
never mind.
Still none. Still no PB points. I've had to reroll fucking failed force saves.
This is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, but it be like it do.
It is what it is.
Cast
It
the-
is what it is.
I'm gonna cast Invisibility Purge.
Oh, there we fucking go.
There we
There
this is
we
a
fucking go.
45
Surround yourself
foot-
with a sphere of power radius of 5 feet per cast level that negates all
45.
forms of invisibility. You are currently level 9. So
45 feet.
25 feet out. Let me go ahead and do a quick measurement. Right
40.
at the edge. Right at the edge, boys and girls. Right at the edge. Right at the edge. You guys see her appear. Let me go ahead and grab. And this might be the difference maker. She doesn't realize it. She doesn't realize it. She does
This is
not.
a roll for stealth. You think you're
She
invisible.
thinks she's invisible, but she appears right there. Mother of God.
Mother of God.
Mother of God.
Then
Where are my aviators at? I don't know where my aviators are.
Oh my stars.
I'll step up on top of this one.
Oof.
Well, wait a minute. Shit. How far away is she?
Exactly 25 feet, which was crazy. That was crazy that was just within range.
Well, I was thinking of trying to channel, but I don't have selective channels.
She
so I
hasn't been
can't do
hurt
that.
yet. Only the cats have been hurt.
Yeah, but I've got two other humans that have been, three
It's
other
true.
humans that have been.
I
plus
mean, I will
these
say
cats.
this. I'm going to go ahead and delete these guys. They are all out of the initiative. They are all dead. If that would change your opinion on what you want to do.
Yeah, I want to. If you'll let me do that, because that was a standard action.
You would need to spend a hero point. PP point, excuse me, a power point. Go ahead and
Yeah,
do both.
I'm going to do that.
Do that? Alright, no
'cause
worries.
That way we can get a channel out
Like it? I like it.
for
Oh!
I can't find my aviators to do a Mother of God.
Oh no.
only 8.
Oh, you hate to see it.
But
You
that heals
hate to
that
see
cat
it.
up for 8.
Yeah, but so it's what's the range? Did I get that? There's a range on that. Fair
30.
enough.
Yeah, you'd get that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, my roll 20 is just every time I try to measure, it's just laggy as fuck.
Oh my god. I'm
Alright,
nervous,
so I
boys.
got-
I'm nervous right now. I think the thing you're trying to do is this.
Mother of God.
Mother of God. I have the sound bite. You guys can't hear it, but I can.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got aviators somewhere I can take them off and do a Mother of God. But
Yes.
I can't find them.
Oof.
I blame the
Alright.
cats. They're around here somewhere.
Well, Edward, you just healed up 8 HP. You're conscious.
Okay.
At 3.
And remember, you can get up as a swift
Can't get up as a swift action. It does not
without
provoke.
provoking attack. This is the blessing of fervor.
Speaking of your turn, Edward, you saw the beautiful afterlife. It is nothing but plunder and booty. And then you were brought back, and instead you saw Wakir. So you probably wish you were still there, dying, but it's okay.
And it's
You-
a swift action, so I can
It
still
is a
attack
swift
after
action that does not provoke attacks of opportunity, which is absolutely fantastic. So you can just
hauling my ass up.
literally just like goblin spring up to your feet.
Or if
Yup.
you lose-
John Wick this shit. All right, you
You
John
lose your
Wick it.
+2.
Yep. And we're
For that
going to
round, yeah.
attack.
For
Yep,
that
we're
round.
going to attack that cat.
Ooh. 23. Oh, okay, now we're making some fucking headway. 19, 18, 17. Miss. But that last blow before the 2 misses cuts that cat's head off, and it goes.
Oh,
Just down. One kitty cat down. One kitty cat down. You know what? The +5 will help Zeb, where that 16 actually does become a hit, and you deal that other cat 16 points of damage. We did say we were going to save it for you, Zeb, so I'm going to go ahead and give you that +5. That is a hit. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, community. You're helping the pirates stay alive. If you wish to see them live,
gotta spend those. You gotta spend those channel points. Gotta spend those channel points. It's helping them. If you wish to see them die, give it to me. GM evil things. All right, Caius, you've been holding the door so that you can see this bitch. What are you gonna do?
Caius is going to use a hero point, a PP,
A PP point.
to move,
Love it.
and then he's going to full round attack.
You're gonna take a attack of opportunity from her.
Yes, because by the time I get there, I
Miss.
would be out of invisibility.
Miss. See her. This
19.
bitch. This bitch. 26.
26.
13 damage. What is the bonus on your sword?
+3.
Does that go through stone skin?
No. +4.
All right.
No. +3 is
3
like
damage. Let's see here. That is 9 damage. 5 damage. And your bite does not go through the DR. Your bite does not go through the DR.
that's still
She's
almost
down
40 points off the.
40 points off the stone skin. Yep. 40 points off the stone skin. Very nice. She is like, what the fuck? She's like, how am I invisible? She is going to 5 foot to here. She is going to take her last 2 bombs, and she's going to chuck them at Caius. She's going to chuck them at Caius. Caius, here we go, baby.
Oh, I'm
bird.
sorry. Can I use my swift action from last round?
Yeah, absolutely.
I forgot to
Yeah. Heal yourself.
touch corruption. That I do
100%,
every
brother.
time.
100%. 15 and 10. 17 hit your touch AC?
Oh yeah.
All right. Plus 4. This is 2 attacks, fire damage. 28 and 29 fire. And you notice that on her bandolier, she does not appear to have any more bombs. Unfortunately, she seems to have run herself dry of her bombs. She seems to have run herself dry. You fools! You will never stop the power of Cheliax! And by that, she goes... She's in a zone of silence.
Why the
Doesn't the sword stop fire?
Sword gives DR 10 fire, doesn't it?
Yeah, it extinguishes all non-magical fire. I can use this to dispel fire spells, and it gives DR 10 against fire damage.
Edward, you are no longer on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, good news, bad news. This thing is going to try and bite you. 15's a miss. 15's a miss! 22's a miss! No hits! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, Harlan, you're up next, baby bird.
Alright. Sorry, I had to reload roll 20.
Oh my god, it's getting wonky up in here. It's getting
Harlan's-
wonky.
Arlen's
going
gonna
to
begin channeling.
in a strong voice. She's toothless. Kill the cat.
So I can do it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I
got
can start channeling. Start summoning the tough thing.
We're gonna put him
There
there. He's
she
not
goes.
there yet. But we're gonna
Yep.
put him over there. You can see him
Thursday's
forming.
limit acts immediately on your turn. Or is it next turn?
It's when
Well,
it- when it
next
forms.
turn when it forms. That's
your
your total
Thursday
round.
limit.
What gear are you
Okay,
up next?
Oh, let's see here.
Edward is bleeding from his ears and eyes and mouth.
And
body.
everything.
Everywhere.
Pretty much everything.
You know what? In fact, I don't have skin.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
Literally has no skin.
I'm
The
nothing but
distro.
bones.
Thank you, sir. The dice do indeed have a story to tell, and right now it's Edward is on the brink of death, but not quite there. That is something I
Yeah.
do like to say. The dice do have a story to tell.
But you got to
Just-
We need
remember,
that for. We need to sell a shirt that
can't-
says that.
I can't spontaneously cast cure spells.
You hear me, Wolf?
What's that?
You need to sell a shirt that sells the dice with story to tell.
I do need to sell a shirt that says that.
Yeah.
I need to have Axel like draw something cool that I can put in my shop.
That would be
Yep.
dope.
I would buy that.
I would.
Where
When it
is
comes
that
out, I'm gonna
spell
buy
that
it.
I want?
All right.
Where's that
I like
spell
that.
that I want?
Merch. It's a distro merch.
Okay, here we go. So, Little Miss, whatever her name is,
Yeah, sticker would be cool if it says that too.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Magnet, whatever, something.
whole person, DC 19.
DC 19, that is a will save. Will negates. He has a pretty good will save. Actually, it's not great.
Is that including the +2 from against enchantment?
Yeah, that's
The
included.
DC?
2, 1.
I've gone through and added.
She freezes in place. She freezes it. The power of Bismara compels her to not fucking do anything. She is frozen in place. She's Edward Tarbos.
Slaughter those things.
All right, do I get my
Fervor back, so
I'm gonna work on putting something together. I feel like a nice like D20 in the background with like I'm gonna try and build something that could
Like,
be
like
Ooh.
scroll around the top and bottom?
yeah, that'd be sweet.
Look at that haste spell. Ooh.
22 for 15. 16's a miss. 22 for 18. 19 is a miss. 22 for 20 cuts the cat down, and the cat drops.
5 foot step in.
5 foot step in. You
Yep.
can provide flanking.
Yep.
Caius, my man.
Caius is
5 foot
gonna
step
5
in.
foot step up and
Seb,
just
5 foot.
tire because he has a full round action available still.
Whoa.
She
gonna
is
bind her.
tied up, completely bound, tied up. And as the cat appears, it looks around, and in common says, "Why the fuck did you even bother?" And that, my friends,
Yeah, he'll dismiss the silence so Harlan can hear the cat talk shit to him.
yeah, that's like, why the fuck did you even bother? And that,
everyone
my
else was
friends,
doing cat things. I thought
that,
I'd
my
do it too.
friends, is the end of the raid on the dispensary. Holy fucking shit.
That was a hell of a last
What a
combat.
goddamn fucking comeback,
Oh.
boys. That was terrifying. I was nervous. I was straight up nervous.
I
was
didn't even have to make.
nervous.
I didn't even have to make any clutch shots to save the day for the third fucking time.
That was fucking
Little-
sick.
Little
That-
butthole pucker there for Edward.
The
but
sword for the first time saved my life.
Yeah, it did. It did.
That would have been 40 more damage. I'd be at 1 HP right now.
Yeah. That was good. That was good, boys. Like that was I just want to say well done. That was a hell of a lot of fun, boys.
Yeah.
That was a good fight. That was a lot of fun. Good fight. And
Now we heal.
wow. Holy crap.
I'm just gonna keep that cat token for
Holy crap.
later.
Yeah, you know what? Fire did help. He did help.
Yeah.
He did
Yeah.
help bring that cat down.
Good
He
God.
did. He absolutely did. I just want to say a special thanks to the community today. You guys were super active, and I think you, surprisingly enough, you made it worse for them in the beginning, and then at the end, you know what the community giveth and the community taketh
Well,
and giveth away. It does
The
work.
community seems to be very anti-Caius, but very pro-Edward.
Oh,
That's what it seems to be.
you know what? I respect that community. I respect
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yes,
my god, that was a
fire,
great,
EMP,
that was
I
a
say
great,
back.
that was a great
Take
battle, great
everything.
battle. So we will defrag this encounter, what you guys discover, and what you find in our next session, which will be session 23. Also, this will be the session as we prepare for the annual regatta, because you will be now having basically rooted out completely. You've rooted out the corrupt, not corrupt, I would just say the spy ring wasn't really corrupt. It was very lawful. The lawful spy ring trying to undo the
The
corrupt pirates.
extraordinarily loyal, honorable spy ring doing
Yes.
its duty for the state.
And there's just stuff. I'm sure I can make more things interesting. Well, I gotta keep the redeems to a minimum every like 15 to 30 minutes, because otherwise it's gonna get too crazy, Jonathan. You're out of control. But
Oh,
with
I
that being
already-
said, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I told my fiance, you've got to have like 30,000 channel points. You got to start spending them to help us out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like she
she's
watches
gotta-
the streams. I'm like, you
got
got
to.
points to use. Come on.
I'm out of control. But as I
I
always
can't-
say,
Go ahead.
no, please. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
I, was about to
sorry.
say, I can't believe the swings of fortune with going from triple health bar to 1 health bar to triple health bar to 1 health bar.
Yeah.
Walk
no, for
here,
sure.
walk here. Besmara protects, man. She blesses you. That you having invisibility purge, that
Yeah.
was, I think
Well-
that right there, that turned the fight. Like if you guys didn't have that, I was like, I don't know what they're gonna do. She's got greater invisibility right now. You guys are fucked.
Well,
Well, I was tempted to flame strike just to pop her out. I thought about it.
it wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't do it. I guess it
Yeah,
wouldn't.
they have to do damage. Not even then. The greater invisibility doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, greater
Um,
invisibility. You're right.
We would have had to wait it out, and I think we could have waited it out because when she's out of bombs, she's toothless. Like her default attacks were dog.
Yeah, dog
Yeah.
shit. But yeah.
Yeah, that was great though. Had you not invisibility purge, she was probably just gonna kill you and Edward. Like,
I was
Yeah.
so confident that silence plan because I'm like, she's a caster. I've got this. Yeah.
anyway. So with that
That's
being
funny.
said, as
That
I
was
always say at the
great.
end of every session, any final thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns from the players before we get ready to wrap up today's session of Skull and Shackles?
Fuck those cats.
Yeah.
It's every single time we do a dungeon crawl, it's my ass is floating somewhere.
I mean, you didn't die, mostly. But as I always said at the end of every session, thank you so much, players, for playing. Without you guys, truly, this is impossible. So I genuinely appreciate your time, and I always have a good time playing with you. Thank you to the viewers for viewing. You guys were super active today, and it made it even more fun for myself and our players.
Yes.
And happy gaming, everybody. We'll see you guys next week, same game time, same game place for session 23 of Skull and Shackles. If you haven't caught all of these, you can catch the VODs over on my YouTube page, Darewolf Den Gaming. You can also find me on Twitter. On here on Twitch, obviously. I think I've got an Instagram now and a TikTok. I don't know. I'm trying the whole social media thing. But until next time.
And we might have a Rise of the Rune Lords next Saturday.
I would like to congratulate Wolf. This is a dungeon crawl that didn't drag, and that's a very rare thing.
Oh,
Yeah, true. Good true.
man.
Yeah.
So when I was looking at this dungeon crawl, I tried to make it feel like it was one long engagement,
It was a running battle.
a running battle, but I gave you a break. Because I could separate this. There's one extra level, but I decided to separate it into 2 levels with a break in the middle, and I wanted it to be kind of just one strong, just like one long engagement. It was a dungeon crawl, but it was just one kind of long, like you run in, you fuck shit up, as it were.
It felt like if the cops were doing like a police raid
Well,
on
yeah,
like
we
a
also
that's
had,
what
we
I
also
wanted.
had
That's what it felt
like a
like.
modus operandi. We had a uniting purpose here. We had to catch this person before they got out. So we had to move through it very quickly.
Yep.
It was good. It was
Thank
very
you.
good.
I
So
really
it
appreciate
felt
that.
good.
I gave it some thought when I sort of redesigned it for you guys. But hey, you guys are awesome. Until next time, be well, be safe, happy gaming. We'll see you next week. Same game time, same game place. Good night, everybody.